As you can see, there are two kinds of people in life. There are dim that do, and there are dim that dippity do. Which one are you? As for me, I'm a dippity doer. Peace.
One man, one Cessna, 2 oceans, and 100,000 islands. Fly along with Scruffy-Tan, an aspiring virtual pilot and a flight student in real life. A great entertainer with the most colorful drawer full of socks on Twitch. Join the amazing group flights with Scruffy-Tan and the great Flight Sim community. Be part of the Between Two Oceans tour live on Twitch with Scruffy-Tan. No rules, just flight.
Happy Monday, everybody. What is going on? Yes, it is Scruffy-Tan with the most colorful drawer of socks. Hope everyone's doing really, really well. Hey, what's going on, Nathan? So, Infidel Fireman was in here first, or at least was the first one in chat anyways. Airlock Doc, yes, you know what? I really just need to update that totally, just totally update it. Because my starting soon screen is that was the first one I used. I have not updated that since September 2020. Someone do the math. Makes a ching ching command to play the cash register sound when the sock can comes on. Oh, you know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll make note of that. The one positive of 8 a.m. starts is you can join at the same time your online school starts. Oh, cool. Awesome. Welcome, Sesgo. Good to have you as well. Nathan is here. Let's see here. And let's see. Let me give some shout outs really quick. TMH Nathan, I need to update your automatic shout out. But Airlock Doc, I'll spend some time in Airlock Doc's channel over the weekend as well. Really cool streamer. And here's Flying for Paul is here. What's going on, Flying for Paul? Whew. Two flights for your 747 World Tour today. Dubai to Mumbai and then Mumbai to Shanghai. Hey, late for delivery. What is going on? How are you? Just watching some shout outs really quick. Lima Kilo Mike, what is going on? Yes, work lurk. I totally understand. I totally get it. How are you, Lima Kilo Mike? Nice to see you this morning.
Ooh, I like the way you fly your plane.
It just went not safe for work.
Oh, that is hilarious, Adam. I love it.
Oh,
I didn't realize you were so pretty.
One lap is when I stay really deep. Oh my god.
The most beautiful girl with a beard that I've ever seen in my life. That's hilarious. Good stuff right there. Good stuff right there. You got a thing for beehives. Yeah, right. Yeah. So, oh no, you lost the face changer. What? So I spent some time over the weekend just jumping in some of the people's streams that are in my channel, like Airlock Doc. I jumped in Airlock's channel for a little while, and Irish. I can't remember his username, but anyways, yeah, it was really cool. Just jumping in and Paulina. Tailspin is here. What's up, Tailspin? How are you this morning? So today, I've got a client that's going to call me at 9 o'clock about a mapping job. So I will be taking a break at 9 o'clock. Shouldn't take too long. We just got to work over some details of, it's kind of a remap. I already mapped their property one time. But they've done some changes on it, and so they want me to remap their property. So he's going to call shortly after 9 a.m. Right now it's 8 a.m. So I will go to BRB then. Also, my wife woke up with a stomach virus this morning, so she may need me at some point as well. It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun. It's Monday. Paulina, what's up, Paulina? Or, Well, what, I don't know what, Irish Wake, there we go. Thank you so much. I couldn't think of the second part of the name, but yeah, that was it. Irish Wake. Spend some time in Irish Wake's channel. It was really, really nice, just kind of hanging out. I was doing some flight planning. I was actually doing some flying myself, checking out some areas for my spring break, which is in 2 weeks. I do need coffee. I definitely need coffee, and I've got some right here, but I didn't start drinking it until like right before stream started. So yeah, I need it. Irish pub, yes, that's all I could think of. Yes, when I said Irish, that's exactly where my mind went, and I knew it wasn't Irish pub. I did not go to Irish pub stream. Oh, good Lord. So yeah, for spring break, I'm thinking about doing a charity event for the whole week, raising money for a charity, and each day of spring break doing a different flight plan. So going somewhere that, you know, not the really popular places, but kind of like what we do, you know, what I do on my channel. It's you know, go to some places that are not really well known but are absolutely beautiful. So one of those places I've already looked at last night was Chile in South America. The very southern tip of Chile is beautiful. So yeah, Flying for Paul, if you will go into my Discord and post that in the flight suggestions, please, and I will definitely check that out. So I'm checking out some places. I need 5 different places. I've got some ideas, but you know, I'd like some more. All right, so what are we gonna do today? First, let me tell you, little nav map does some crazy crap sometimes. And when I show you my little nav map, you're gonna be so confused, but I hope I can sort it out for you. Heck, I hope I can sort it out for me. Oh, cool. Yeah, Airlock Dock. It's really, really beautiful. So I was looking for some areas. Yeah, so late for delivery. If you're in my Discord, post that in my Discord, please, because I'll forget. I will totally forget. I do take pictures with my phone of some of the things in chat, but my phone's kind of getting filled up with pictures. So if you'll post it in my Discord under the flight suggestions part, I will totally check it out. Oh, flamingos and seagulls? Cool. Okay, so little nav map. Let me switch to my PC, and that way I can pull up little nav map. There we go. Okay, so the plan for today, we're gonna take off right here where I am right now. It's RPUN. Yeah, we're it's a pun. It's just a pun. So we're gonna start at RPUN, go north just to this lake, and the only reason I'm doing that, or not even north all the way to the lake, just because I want to check out this volcano. Now, we did fly over the volcano during Saturday's stream, but it was part of my flight plan for today, so I'm gonna leave it there. So we're gonna check out this volcano, then we're gonna fly. I don't know why these two lines kind of flip-flopped, but they did. So we're gonna fly to this waypoint. There's another volcano right here. Good gosh. Come on, little nav map, work with me. We're gonna fly over this volcano, and this should be the waypoint. All right, and then we'll fly south over this volcano. Do a touch and go here at RPLP. Work our way to RPLZ, another volcano-ish looking place. Work our way south over yet another volcano. Oh, Lima Kilo Mike, cool. I may do that. But I'm perfectly fine. I can keep it straight in my head. Yes. Yeah, so I've got a crisscross flight path. And so wherever the intersections are, that's your choice. It's like one of these stories that you read, and you know, depending on what you choose, the story takes a different twist. That's kind of what my flight plan is this morning. But anyways, then we'll head over to RPFV, RPVW, and then the final destination is RPVG. No idea how this happened. I didn't even realize this last night when I was finalizing this. But anyway, it's okay. It's okay. The cold and the hot flight plans are in my Discord as well. If you want to load those into Microsoft Flight Sim, that's the thing too. And then you won't have to worry about all this confusion. Okay, let's see. You were trying to learn the FMC in the CJ4 last night. Your crisscross looked like your programmed approach that got triplicated. Airline, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the airport. Here we are. I'm at Sunrise again. I love Sunrise. You added the working title mod to make it easier, but it's still a pain in the butt. Yeah, it is. Yeah, airlock, it really would. And I'm hoping that eventually that will be something that maybe they can add, like they added the private races or whatever you want to call it. Private lobbies. There we go. That's I can't think this morning. So maybe they'll make like a figure 8 course or something besides the NASCAR go round. All right, speaking of NASCAR, who won the race yesterday? Did anyone watch it? It'd be nice to get rid of collisions so when you're in front, yes, Infidel Fireman, yes. The collisions are a pain in the butt. They really are. Oh. Airlock in real life, yes. Yes. Yeah, in the Smash Up Derby, did anyone have Smash Up Derby cars when they were a kid? For those older guys like myself, Smash Up Derby was the stuff back in the day. So there were cars with ramps that you bought, and like the doors and the hood and the trunk would pop off when they hit each other. Oh, Lima Kilo Mike, I bet that's what happened.
Hello.
I bet you that's what happened. Captain Aaron, thank you for the alert. You know, someone won that was a close finish with a massive pileup just short of the line. Ah, wow, okay. Captain Aaron, thank you for that alert. Let's check our controls really quick, flight controls. So, full left turn, full right turn. Is it bad that I had to think of which direction I was turning? Am I really that tired? Do I really need that much coffee? All right. Full left turn. Full right turn. This is right. This is left. Oh, good Lord. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Aaron. Thank you. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm a little needing coffee. In fact, I'm a lot needing coffee. Elevator, full down, full up. Let's see here. Rudder pedals, full left rudder, full right rudder. Everything's working good. How about flaps? How about flaps? And I see flaps moving, so we're good there. All right, I'm gonna make sure I go all the way up on flaps. There we go, and go into the plane, and let's go ahead and get this plane fired up. Turn avionics on. Let's turn some fuel on. Fuel is down here.
Passengers, I think we're gonna crash.
Yes, that's it. Airlock dock. Yes. Crash Up Derby cars. That's what I'm talking about. Those are amazing. And yes, Evil Knievel and his wind up stunt cycle. What? Yes, most definitely. All right, fuel pump on for just enough time for me to flip the lights on. And we'll flip it back off. Let's see here. Quarter rich, quarter throttle. Park brake is on. All right, we should be all set. Let me zoom in to the airport where I can kind of see how to taxi here, which is not that hard. So we'll fly out of runway 04. Runway 04 is what we'll fly out of. Do I share my flight plans? Yes, I do, Flying for Paul. In my Discord, I've actually got a DC Viper. Thank you for the 200 biddies. Happy President's Day to you as well. I appreciate that. How are you doing, my friend? Yes, Flying for Paul in my Discord. I have under the Microsoft Flight Sim part, I've got a channel just for flight plans. You just saw them. Okay, cool. And they're hot and cold. So cold is just like I started, you know, engine off, you have to start it all up, and then hot starts you on the runway. So yeah, I try to do that every time. Once I learned how to do it, that's an amazing tool. So I don't use it personally, but I do it for you guys so that y'all can follow along. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot easier than what I thought it was, actually. All right, part brake off. Let me taxi on. Yes, it is much better for others. The only thing that gets me about it, because I would use them, but I can't change the weather whenever I load them in. Like, I can't change my weather or anything. So that's why I don't use them. All right, plane, come on. Yeah, and it could just be something I'm doing wrong, Paul. Yeah, but I mean, like, I can't even change the time of day. Like, I can't change the time of day or anything. It is what it, yeah, Viper, it is weird. Bam Sway, what is going on, Bam? How are you? So it's probably something I'm doing wrong. But you know, still, I don't know. I haven't heard any complaints from any viewers that it's doing that, but I don't know if anyone's using them. They actually do call me Mr. King. Yeah, I wish they would call me I wish they just would call me Bill, but they actually call me Mr. King. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Yeah, flying for Paul. Do that and let me know. Let me know if you can change your weather and your time. Yeah, appreciate that. So if you're just joining and you'd like to fly along, all of my streams are always user interactive. So feel free to jump in anytime. Closest airport is in the upper right-hand corner. And also, if you'd like to do like flying for Paul, I've got my flight plan in my Discord. No, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't mind my students calling me by my first name. And what I appreciate, and the reason I don't mind that is because when I was a student at Piedmont, why am I telling where I was a student at? God, I need coffee. When I was a student at the school, oh, so you were able to change time and weather. Cool, I'm glad to know that. I may try it again. I'll have to try that again sometime. Yes, that is my name, Bam Sway. Yep. That is my name, and I don't mind saying it because I was recently on a podcast with Flights with Joel, and so I revealed my real name and some other stuff about me as well. But when I was in college, I called my professors, the older professor, I called him by, you know, Mr. B, but the younger ones, I called them by their first name because it's.
Show us those.
Devil Dude, what's up, Devil Dude? College is one, you know, kind of a transition time when you feel like you're getting older and you're becoming an adult. So I appreciate, you know, the fact I don't mind my students calling me by my first name. I said all that to say that. All right, my socks of the day. Thank you for that, Devil Dude. Socks of the day on the right foot. I've got my sushi socks on the left foot. Oreo socks, sushi and Oreos. I don't know if that's a good combination or not, but hey, it's still food. Oh no, Devil Dude, you still sick? Are you slowly progressing better? Yeah, Viper, I totally get it. And just to be honest, the way I was brought up, the way I was raised, it was extremely hard for me to call the younger of my two professors by his first name, but I did. It took a little while. It's the same for the last few days. Dang, Devil Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's go ahead and take off. Part brake off, full throttle, full rich. Let's roll. So we're gonna head, once we take off, we'll circle around and head out just a little bit because I do want to check out this volcano again. Oh, even the ones younger than you? Yeah, and so I mean, that's that's what I was brought up. You know, that's what I was brought up by my parents, to be respectful, you know, and do that. But I totally understand, you know, when you get college age, you kind of, you know, you kind of feel like you're an adult, even though you're, I mean, I guess technically you are, but you're still pretty immature. I mean, let's just face it. All right, so I'm gonna head to the left and climb, and we'll check out this volcano. Like I said, we looked at it Saturday. We did check it out a little bit Saturday, but it's really awesome. It's got a huge crater and a nice, like a gulch all the way down the side of it. It's really cool. And once I get my plane flying straight and level, then I'll look out and see who's flying along with us. I already see Cessna out there. Oh my gosh, seriously? That can't be right. That can't be right. Did you get the right day? Because I do have several days loaded in there. Did you grab the right day's flight plan flying for Paul? Because you should have started out at RPUN. Here, it's not a sign of respect to call someone by the last name. It's more like, I will show you respect and behave. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So here in some places, especially in the South, the Southern United States, we're still raised to say yes sir and yes ma'am and call people by Mr., you know, whatever their last name is. But there's other places in the United States that's just like what you're talking about, Bam Sway, and you can call them by their first name and it's perfectly fine. You're 50 and still very immature. Yeah, me too, Captain Aaron. I'm 53 and very immature, and not only my wife, but several people tell me that, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Hey, King Cobra, what's up, brother? How are you doing? Really nice to see you. Good morning to you. I hope you had a good weekend. Uh, 68. I was born in 1968. So you're not Southern, but was still raised to address people as sir and ma'am. It got me into trouble in boot camp. Oh yeah, I bet it did. I bet it did. Oh, Infidel Fireman, 1979. Cool. So you are 10 years younger than me. Yeah, that's right, Bamsway. I remember us, gosh, a long time ago, talking about that. Yeah. A year older than your dad. What? Yes, you're only as old as you feel. Yes. Oh, Airlock Dog. Cool. And I totally agree with that. You are only as young as you feel, or as old as you feel. I mean, are there days, today being one of them, that I woke up and I just was not feeling it. My back was hurting and I just wasn't, you know, just wasn't in the mood to do much of anything. But now I'm good. This is what I love about streaming, because I can just kind of have a blah morning, you know, not that it was a bad morning, just kind of blah, but then come in here and just full of energy. Planet Neutral, what's up? Oldest 46-year-old on the planet. Tomos. Tomos is here. What's up, Tomos? Sorry, spitting coffee everywhere. Oh, what?
I can't.
That's cool.
This is so...
Is that the shadow display team? That is really awesome there. Citation Congo line. What's up, Tomos World? If y'all don't know Tomos World, go follow Tomos. Tomos is a really good friend. an amazing flight sim streamer, has a lot of fun on his channel. Great guy, go follow him. After age 25, age is a number. Most people have matured somewhat after 25 and can work in any age. Yeah, this is true, Bamsway. I agree with that. You've been 29 for over 25 years. There you go. I like that. All right, so this volcano, let me look at the altitude of it. Volcano is... that can't be right. 10,000 feet. So we gotta do some climbing here. If we're gonna make it over the volcano. But Thomas, I hope you're doing well today. How's your work day? Good to see you. Oh, you've been 29 for 1 month and 15 days. Dang, Avatech, welcome. Good morning to you, friend. Nice to see you. It doesn't sell as well as Forever 21. That's true. So around in about an hour, maybe a little bit less than an hour, I should be getting a phone call from a client, a repeat client, who's wanting me to remap an area that I did for them 2 years ago. It's basically a company industry that I mapped their property so that they could use that to determine where to expand. And so now they've expanded and they want me to come remap it. So I'm expecting a phone call from them. Once I get that call, I'll go to BRB for a few minutes while I talk to him and we discuss, you know, pricing and all that stuff. But then I'll be back. Work Lurkin you didn't have the best of nights. Only 2 hours of sleep. What? So y'all are still having crazy winds? Oh, Bamsway, you're still playing Lost Ark? Cool. Avatech, I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Everyone else, did anyone do anything exciting over the weekend? Tell us about your plans. What'd you do? Where'd you go? UK has crazy winds also. Wow. So that's been going on since, what was it, Friday or Saturday that it got really crazy? So last night was horrible with the wind, also here in West Germany. Oh, you had the grandkids, nice. And oh, that's right, you did. I remember that. We had our granddaughter. She spent the night with us Saturday evening. And then every Sunday afternoon, we have both the grandkids over. It's just a nice family time. We play games and stuff. Friday, there were 45 knot winds at Heathrow. Yeah, so I was watching, that's right, it was Friday. I was watching London Controller try to land at some of those airports, and wow, it was crazy. Frankie Stein, how are you doing? Really nice to see you. Just push some snow around, hope it's over soon. Send some my way. I want snow. It's 43 degrees here where I'm at. In about 24 hours, you'll be staring at your desk trying to figure out how to move things around to make the Bravo fit next to the Alpha and still be in front of the 43-inch TV. Wow, Airlock Doc, I wish I had that problem. Yes, DC Viper, did you see the stream? Yesterday, those guys, I can't remember the name of the channel. Airliners Live. Yesterday they had 800 viewers. Oh, Big Jet TV, okay. Hey, thank you, Wiz Nation. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. I like that username. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, it's Airliners Live is, I don't follow them, but they came up on my recommended channels. I said, holy crap, they've got 800 viewers. And I looked and that's what they were doing. They were filming jetliners landing and taking off. Yes, it was a live stream on Twitch. It was crazy stuff. BJT had 250,000. What? Wiz Nation, welcome to the channel. Are you a flight simmer? Don't be shy. And also, if anyone's just joining, whether you're new or whether you're, been in here for a while, everyone is welcome to fly along with me. I have a slogan, no rules, just flight. What that means is jump in and fly along with us. Fly what you want to fly and fly how you want to fly. I just want you to have fun. Oh no, and little nav map just wiped out my entire flight plan. What the heck, little nav map? Oh, X-plane, sweet. Very cool. There's a horse paddock off the approach of 27L, and some guy has built-in camera on top of his car. Sweet. So the overlay on top of the screen, that is, I can't remember what it's called, but if you join my Discord, and this isn't a plug for anyone to get to join my Discord, but I have the link to it there. It's just like a homemade thing that someone made, and it's on, I want to say it's on Reddit or somewhere like that, but it works fantastically. It's a really tiny program. You do have to have little nav map for it to work, but it works, does a fantastic job picking the closest airport. No, he's talking about the, oh, well, this is true. Yeah, which overlay are you talking about? I wasn't thinking about that, Wiz Nation, because I do have the closest airport, and then I have the data from my flight also. So thank you, Viper, for pointing that out. Hey, Jim, what's going on? How are you? Good morning. Nice to see you. So let's see who all's flying along with us now. Safe Teacher, I'm not sure if Safe Teacher's with us or not. I'm gonna assume they are, because there's not a whole lot of people out here right now, except people flying along with us. Papa Joe is here. Ragtag list, I'm not sure about. Got someone doing a formation fly with me, very cool. That might be, I'm not sure who that is. Infidel Fireman right here, I know, in the heli. Flying for Paul, Tailspin, Dugsy, and Crunch. Thank you all for flying along. Sorry I got off track just a little bit there. Let me get back on the correct heading. Oh, thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Yeah, Wiz Nation. So the one on top is Sim Toolkit. I don't have a link for that, but it's Sim Toolkit. And it's free. And then the other one, I do have a link in my Discord. It's like closest to airport or something like that. The name of the band playing? Let's see here. That is actually Watch Your Mouth. No, wait a minute. The name of the song is Watch Your Mouth, and it's Rockin' for Decades is the group. Rockin' for Decades. So I'll start it over again. I like that song too. The name of the group is Rockin' for Decades. They're on Epidemic Music. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, Sim Toolkit is the thing across the top. And you can just Google Sim Toolkit and it'll take you there. Yeah, Sim Toolkit Pro. Thank you, Viper. And then the closest airport, there is a link in my Discord under somewhere. Streaming stuff, maybe? I'm sorry. There you go. Thank you, Viper. So there's a link. Viper just posted the link. Jim, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, happy President's Day to you as well. Appreciate that. Oh, Papa Joe. I think I missed shouting you out. There's Papa Joe down there. Jump to the external view here. Got a little bit of haze this morning in real weather, but that's fine. Lima Kilo Mike, you wrote a little overlay which calculates very roughly the distance to where you're looking at based on the view angle and altitude. Helps you judge distances better. Oh, wow. That's very cool, Lima Kilo Mike. Very cool. I wish I was smart enough to write stuff like that. I don't know anything about coding. Winds are choppy at the peak. Some ugly Python code. Oh no, you're gonna have to reinstall. Oh, okay. I thought you, yeah, that's right, because you said you were on X-Plane. I love Microsoft Flight Sim. I mean, X-Plane, I've seen some people stream X-Plane, and I like it because it's so detailed with the planes. But I just love Flight Sim because as a whole, everything seems to be much more involved, in my opinion. Papa Joe, you completed 5 Skypark runs yesterday. Fun's building slowly as they were all under 100 miles, but fun. It totally is fun. I really do enjoy it, Papa Joe, and thank you for letting me know that, you know, I was the reason for your decision to get it. The Python Sim Connect wrapper. What's the Python Sim Connect wrapper? Check this out. Look at this crater, y'all. Big old crater. And then there's like a split all the way down the mountain that I tried to land in a couple times Saturday, and I gave up because I crashed 2 times. Oh, it's a way to use Python to access SimConnect. Gotcha. Okay. I thought it was something like, you know, some sort of overlay you could use on stream. But is that not just absolutely gorgeous, y'all? This is what I love about flight simming and about Microsoft Flight Sim. Just beautiful. So flying along while we're looking rearward, Ragtag list looks like Ragtag is flying along with us. Crunch flying for Paul. Dugsy. I'm gonna assume this is Cappy Stick. Cappy Stick usually flies this plane. Tailspin, Papa Joe, or maybe McKazy, one of the two, I'm thinking. Oh, you found it on YouTube? Sweet. Infernal Fireman also flying along with us today. So far. It is absolutely beautiful scenery. It really is. That's why I wanted to fly this flight plan again, because it's just so beautiful. And so now I'm gonna reduce my altitude just a touch as we head, I'll tell you what my heading will be in just a minute, because there's a smaller volcano to our south now. Let's see here. The heading will be about 170, 175. And I think this is that smaller volcano right here. So we'll head over that way. And yeah, my heading is going to be around 175. Oh, wrong button. You got MobiFlight and some Arduinos, but you need to get the soldering iron out. See, I don't know anything about that. I did buy a kit because I'm taking some mechatronics classes at school, but right now I'm taking just the academic stuff like the English, the math, and all, just to get that out of the way. And then I'll get into the actual classes of mechatronics. And so I bought this kit a while back that they required back then. I don't know if they still do, but it's got an Arduino board and gives you instructions on how to program, but I just haven't taken the time to actually get in there and play with it. So Lima Kilo Mike, you're kind of just homemaking some of the controls. That's pretty cool. Caffeine habit means your soldering skills are on par with Miko the monkey who finger paints all over the place. Wish you could do fine dexterity, things like that. I have a pretty steady hand. I mean, not surgical steady, but I have a pretty steady hand, even on caffeine. Hey, Lima Kilo Mike, it doesn't matter if it's ugly or not. All that matters is that it's functional. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'll take functional over beauty any day. When you're holding a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Yep. Oh, cool, Wiz. Yeah, so if you get it installed, I mean, really, depending on your internet speed, it can take a couple days. But if you get it installed in time, if you have super fast internet and you want to fly along, jump on in and fly along with us. Also, spring break is coming up in 2 weeks for me. So my plan for spring break is to continue building my channel. I'll be streaming every day during spring break. I don't remember the dates. I think it's the 7th through the 11th, but it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll stream each morning. And for each one of those days, I'm going to have a totally different place in the world that we'll be exploring. I'm also thinking about doing a charity stream during that whole week as well, a charity event. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. The week of, I want to say it's March the 7th. Let me check. Yeah, March the 7th. No, that's February, but it is still March 7th through the 11th is my spring break. Each morning I'll be streaming. So if you have any suggestions of somewhere in the world that, you know, not like everyone goes to, because there's a lot of people, you know, that go to all the popular places. Hey, Disco Stew, what's going on? How are you? Ferry flights to Florida for spring break. We can do it on live on Discord chat and make you feel like you're a real charter spring break pilot. Bring your beer. Probably not. Oh, okay, cool. Well, Wiz, I have 1 gig up and down here where I'm at, and it still took, I want to say it took an hour or two with 1 gig up and down, because you don't, most of the time you don't get those speeds. I mean, it's close, but not true. All right, so here's the other. Are we there yet? Right, that's the kid. Yeah, it'll take some time. No problem at all, though. If you can't join today, I'll be back tomorrow morning. So I stream on Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday mornings, and then Friday evenings, Eastern Standard Time. Depends on what part of the world you're from, of course. Just waking up with some coffee. Thought you'd join me for a flight. Oh, Disco Stew, please do. I appreciate that. I appreciate you always willing to fly along with me. So this one has a much smaller crater. In fact, it looks like when this one blew, it blew the whole side of the mountain, very Mount St. Helens-ish. And we're getting some turbulence here as we fly over the crater. Still a very impressive crater though. For it, I mean, it is a smaller volcano, but it's got a very impressive crater. And it's blowing me all over the place. I mean, here I am calling it a small volcano, but look at this thing. It is a lot bigger than what it appeared to be. Yeah, that was Cappy Stick. Welcome, Cappy Stick. Good to see you. Sorry for being so hard to keep up with today. All right, so now we're gonna fly over. Let me share a little nav map. Now we'll fly over to this volcano. We'll fly over to this volcano, South Summit Volcano is where we're gonna head next. Call it Sockfest 22. I love it. You should hurry up and escape to Cancun before spring breaks really ramps up. Oh gosh, yes. So today is kind of a volcano tour day. I am going to increase my altitude because this volcano should be pretty tall. And it looks like it's got a big, massive break in it as well, like the first volcano had. So if you're just joining, you'd like to fly along, closest airport is in the upper right-hand corner. Feel free to jump in, slew over, fly along, or just spawn in. If we're not friends on Flight Sim, I don't mind if you send me a friend request. Just let me know that you send it, I'll accept it, and then you can just spawn right in on us. But today we're doing kind of a volcano tour of the Philippine Islands. I've been flying what I call the area between two oceans, the islands that lie between the Indian and the Pacific Oceans. And we've been in the Philippines for the last several streams, but today worked out to where we're right, like, you know, in the United States here, we have Tornado Alley. I guess we could call this Volcano Alley. The Ring of Fire. There you go. Thank you, Infidel Fireman. That's right. Is this the Ring of Fire? I've heard of that. Is this it? Scruffy, am I a fan of The Expanse? Not sure what that is, Airlock Dog. It is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. Thank you. Had no clue. Didn't realize that. Oh, okay. No, apparently not. Sorry. So I do have Amazon Prime, but yeah, I just don't have a whole lot of time for TV anymore. Sorry. Yeah, apparently I'm not a fan. The last series that I watched was shoot, I can't remember the name of it, with the upside down. Stranger Things, but it's been unsubbed. I just don't have time to watch much TV. You know, my TV is Twitch. When I'm sitting there with really nothing to do, I'm on someone's Twitch channel and I'm just kind of playing around. I'm looking at different places to fly or doing different things, or this is the time of year when my drone business really picks up, or I'm, you know, out there flying somewhere, literally flying with my drone. Like I did a drone job Saturday afternoon, and then I've got a call. The call should be coming in about a half hour for a mapping job that I'll be doing, and then I just got a message about another job. So I do have Prime. I ditched Netflix, and I've got Hulu just because it came free with my phone plan. Seen more videos on Reddit than all three lately. Whoa, cool. I don't have a TV package. Oh wow, Viper, really? They doubled in price since the last time you looked? What? So we've been looking at places to go to take the grandkids on vacation this summer. We're still kind of torn. We don't want to do the beach. We usually do the beach, but we haven't been to the beach. I mean, we've been to the beach so much, we're thinking of doing something different with them. But we just don't know what yet. Disney cruise would be nice. But we're looking at something a whole lot cheaper than that. We've got like a $1,500 budget. So, you know, that might get us, yeah, that might get us one day on a Disney cruise, one person, one day. So there's a couple places, I don't know if they're nationwide, but it's called Great Wolf Lodge. We've been there before. We're looking at places kind of like that, like an indoor water park and amusement park area. Thanks to that thing, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we really haven't had one either since that thing that has, yeah, we're not gonna name. I agree. All right, I'm gonna slow down here just so I can drift down into the crater. This is a volcano I have not seen yet. Oh, is there? Yeah, cool. That's kind of what we're looking at. Yeah, so my grandparents lived in Tampa for years, and I still have some cousins that live there. Yeah, Infidel Fireman, please do. Please do, Infidel Fireman. So I've been to Disney a bunch of times. I've been to Busch Gardens a few times. Your dad lived north of Tampa, sweet. Well, yeah, my family lived in Riverview, which is north, actually, of Tampa as well. I'm pretty sure it's north. Oh, that would be cool, Airlock Doc. So we did do one cruise in 1991. We did a Bahamas cruise, and it was pretty nice. It was not pretty nice. It was amazing. I mean, I got very little sleep during that cruise, but I ate a lot. In fact, it was that cruise that started my weight gain, which I have yet to lose. So thank you everybody for flying along. Check out all these people flying with me. Oh, thank you for the Discord message, Infidel. I will definitely check it out. Oh, check that out. Isn't that just beautiful? I love the scenery here. And when this volcano blew, it had to be some massive destruction that happened. I mean, just look at the size of the crater and then the split all the way down. You know, that's the third one we've seen today with a massive crater and the split down the side. Okay, so now we're approaching another one. So we got another volcano right here that we'll check out. It's got more of a well-defined peak. Your mom took you on a cruise to Denmark, Norway, and Scotland for graduation in 2018. Great fun, much food. Oh my gosh. The food was absolutely phenomenal, and there was a ton of fun too. I mean, 24 hours every day we were there. I think it was a 4-day, 3-night. There was something to eat, and there was some sort of entertainment 24/7 the whole time. Oh, you were on a smaller ship, so it wasn't 24/7. Oh wow, we were on the it was the Carnival. I can't remember. I think it was the Carnival Cruise Lines, but it was Carnival was the name of the ship, and it was wow, it was just amazing. And it really wasn't that expensive either. We went with a large group of people, and it was very, very inexpensive. But it was also in 1991. You used to cruise, but your wife got you to go to a resort. You'll never cruise again. Resorts are best, especially if you don't have kids with you. Yeah, see, we didn't have kids with us, and I would be terrified. Like my grandkids, the age they are right now, ages 7 and 8, I would be terrified to take my grandkids on a cruise just because they're so small, and when you're that age, you do stuff without thinking about it. And I would be terrified they'd just be running on the deck and trip and fall off the side. I mean, that would literally happen to one of them. I know it would, just because it's just the way it is. You're taking your chances on a boat next month. You're flying the itinerary on straight. Oh, cool. Nice. Planet neutral. That sounds pretty awesome. Yes, I'm hoping very, very soon. With COVID is waning big time where I live, and I'm hoping very soon the mask requirement at work will go away, because it's really, really tough for me to teach 2 students in front of class for 5 hours with a mask on. It's really difficult. There was a family who lost a child because she went over a rail because of an inattentive grandfather. See, that's what I'd be afraid of. Planet neutral, right? Hey, Angry One Horn, what is up, my friend? How are you? Let me give Angry One Horn a shout out. What's going on, my friend? Angry One Horn is another flight sim streamer, also a pilot in training in real life as well. Hey, yeah, your kids are, yeah, right. I mean, 11 to 16 is that's a good age to let them do their own thing. But I would just be scared. I know how many, I mean, y'all saw, hang on a minute, I'm sorry, I'm talking over Angry One Horn, shout out. Thank you, Angry, I appreciate that, Angry One Horn. So y'all saw the clip. If you were here from my 1,000 follower celebration stream, I sent the clip of my, whenever someone subs to my channel and you see the video that the little girl's running around the backyard saying best day ever, well, that's my granddaughter. And the rest of the video, I showed the whole video during my 1,000 celebration stream. And if y'all remember, right at the end of the video, she trips and falls after almost tripping and falling one other time. And that would just be my luck. Yeah, Carnival was a lot of fun. That's who we went with. Now, of course, we didn't have a kid at the time, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. They didn't have, you know, a water park at the time. They didn't have all the cool stuff they have now. They pretty much just had a deck side pool and like shuffleboard and stuff like that. But well, they've got so much more now than what they had then. But still, for an adult, we didn't need all that stuff. Dougal, what's happening? A 3-day power outage? Wow, was it from that storm? Nice to finally get a hot meal. Yeah, I bet, and a hot shower too, I'm sure. Dang, my friend. All right, so now we're coming up on our first touch and go airport. The first touch and go airport, which is RPLP, I'm pretty sure is it. My little nav map is acting, yeah, thank you, RPLP. Little nav map is acting all stupid for me. My flight plan pretty much disappeared. 105? What? 105 mile an hour winds? Dang. Any updates on the other issue? Adult beverage in a sunny spot delay. You've been on Windstar and you want to try. All your fences are gone. Wow, dude, that is absolutely crazy. Wow. I mean, I knew things had gotten rough over there, but I didn't realize that it was 100 and something mile an hour winds rough. That's rough. Searching the village for the kids' trampoline. Holy moly. That is a fear I've had. We've got a trampoline for the grandkids, and when the winds get rough around here, that's something I'm cognizant of. Is the trampoline gonna blow away? But so far it hasn't even moved. But good Lord, with that kind of winds, yeah. All right, so now we need to bring our altitude on down. This airport, I can't see. There's too much other stuff around this airport. I can't see what altitude the airport's at. Nuts, you thought your 80 to 130 kilometers per hour winds here were bad, and we got most of them protected in this valley. Wow, airlock. That's still a lot though. Oh wow, Dougal. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Hey, Microcryptics, what's going on? Welcome, good to see you again. Thank you for jumping back in on this Monday. I hope you're doing well. How was your weekend? Oh, the last ice storm trashed your trampoline? A weekend of chilling. That's a good weekend. That's a good weekend. I'm so bad to my grill. I leave my grill in. I leave my grill out. It hasn't been too bad here at all, but my word, when I saw Friday how bad the weather was over in Europe, Doc Beach, who's a member of the community here, Doc Beach was streaming, and he was gonna fly from Switzerland to Texas where he lives. He was flying Piper. I'm pretty sure it was a turboprop Piper, and was basically sitting still in the air on flight sim because the winds were so high. And so he said, well, forget this. You're at the airport, elevation 85 feet, winds are 4 knots. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that information, Infidel Fireman. I am still really, really high. Oh, you gotta roll on and go to work? No problem at all. Infidel Fireman, thank you so much for the time you were able to spend here. I truly appreciate that. Here I am pushing the button to lower my landing gear on a Cessna 172. What? I hope you have a great day at work. Yeah, see, I don't have a garage. If I had a garage, then I would do that. I've got a shed, but Are you playing this game because you paid or you have Xbox Game Pass? So Microcryptics, I paid. I did pay. I'm playing on PC. Yeah, that's true, Viper. And since we don't really get snow, then it's not that big a deal for me on mine, anyways. You had a shed. Oh my gosh. Oh, how do you set up the overlay? What do you use to stream with, Wiz? Are you using OBS or Streamlabs, or what are you using to stream with? So I use OBS. OBS Studio, good, that's what I use too. All right, give me just a second. Oh, I'm gonna hit the hotel. People are screaming. There we go. Coming in really, really low. And again, this is just a touch and go at this airport. Another cool thing about the overlay is it should give me my landing rate. Yeah, so there's my landing rate, which was pretty rough, by the way. All right, we have touched, and now I'm going. Right airlock. Okay, so Wiz. Okay, so now we're gonna change to a heading of 125. I'll be heading about 125 as we make our way to the next waypoint. So it's been a little while since I set it up, but basically in Sim Toolkit, it'll give you a link to set up. It's actually a browser link. So what I did, if you go to streaming tools, I think it is. Let's see. Under Sim Toolkit, streaming. Yep, if you click on streaming, it'll give you an OBS browser URL. Just click the items that you want to show on the top of your browser up here, and then copy and paste that link into a new browser source in OBS. And that's pretty much all you have to do. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. And then this was a little more difficult, the top right hand thing. What was the other? Oh, a little nav map. And I use it just for GPS for flying. That's how I build my flight plans. But it does a fantastic job. So yeah, let's see here. Microcryptics, what I ended up doing was I purchased the base flight sim. I think that's what it's called, maybe, is the basic package. Yeah, so I bought the basic package, and it has a lot of planes, and you can still do all the mods, you can still add all the stuff to it. What happened with me though is I'm taking flight lessons in real life, even though I haven't gotten in the air yet, but the plane I'll be flying is this plane, the Gauges version of the 172. Well, it comes in the deluxe version. So then I had to turn around and pay full price for the deluxe version of Flight Sim just to get this one plane. So I guess it all depends, you know, put some thought into what plane you might want in the future before you go and purchase a package. Because had I known then I would have just bought the deluxe right at the start. It's a little bit more than the base, but it's not paying for the base and then paying for deluxe all over again, which is totally ridiculous, but whatever. Nothing I can do about that. All right, looks like there is maybe another volcano, or at least another mountain coming up right here. I'm not sure if it's a volcano or not. Oh, Wiz, you have all 3 versions? What? Yeah, that's Microsoft. Yeah. Bam Sway, you'd prefer a plane that would fly? Yeah, I've got a lot of planes in here that'll fly. I'm on Steam. So I'm on Steam, and the one bad thing about Steam, in my opinion, what I have found is when I have a crash to desktop on the Steam version of Flight Sim, there is no way to start it back. So Steam says it's still running. I've done everything people have told me to do to shut it down. I can't figure out how to shut it down, so I have to literally restart my computer. Yeah, Duracell for sure. Welcome, by the way. Good to see you, Duracell. Yeah, it should be possible to upgrade. I mean, it's really, it truly is greedy, and I'm not one of these corporate greed type people, but I mean, it kind of is greedy that you have to buy the whole thing all over again just for a couple planes. Kev Sim Corner, what's going on, Kev? How are you? Yeah, Steam does not handle crashes gracefully at all. And when I go to restart Flight Sim, it says it's still running, and then I go to control panel, and it's not showing it even running. So there's something telling Steam it's still running. I'm sure there's a file somewhere I could do something with, but I don't know what. I have Googled and Googled. No, Task Manager won't even show it running. Task Manager doesn't even show it. No, nope. I've tried restarting Steam. I've tried shutting Steam down. It will not. Oh, you watched the whole podcast. Thank you, Kev. I appreciate that. I really enjoyed that podcast. And so I'm going to do my own podcast where I'll be interviewing streamers. That's what I want my podcast to be, is just interviewing other streamers. Just got to find the time and, you know, just do it. I'm looking forward to that. Get a Warrior for Steam gauges. It's cheaper than buying the deluxe version. Yeah, I'm Moet. Too late. I've already bought it. Your usual practice is to buy directly from the developer if possible. Yeah, and see, I didn't realize when I bought wake up. When I bought Flight Sim, I didn't realize that there was a developer version and a Steam gauges version. I mean, not Steam gauges. What am I talking about? A Steam version and a developer version, or I probably would have bought the developer version. And yes, I could give Microsoft more of my money and buy the developer version. They would love that, but I'm not gonna do it. Discos 2, I'm pretty sure I've done that because it happened. So during I had a New Year's Eve stream that was amazing. I had a ton of people in here, a ton of people flying. It CTD'd on me 3 times. And so live on my stream, I had viewers trying to help me with all those things. It was not showing up. No, I won't, Viper, don't worry. Bill Gates of hell has enough money. Excuse me. All right, so any minute now I should be getting a call, and like I said, when I get that call, I'll go to BRB for just a few minutes. I don't expect the call to last more than about 10 minutes, and it's just a repeat client about doing a mapping job for their business. Since the Microsoft game, it might be that you have to turn off Xbox services as well that are default in Windows 10. Okay, that could be Bam Sway. And I don't remember all the stuff that people were telling me to do. There was a lot of stuff. But if, and I hope I don't. Okay, there it is. No, this isn't the phone. This isn't them. Nah, that's it. I got a phone call, but I'm pretty sure this is not that person. You heard an insane person refer to Bill Gates. That. All right, we're coming up on our next airport. This one, did I make this one a full stop or not? I can't remember. No. So this one will be a touch and go also. This next airport will also be a touch and go. I'm going to bring my speed down a little bit. Kev Singh, the Sim Corner with a coffee. Thank you. I need some coffee. Definitely need the coffee. Oh, Kev Sim Corner. There we go. I was talking about you. Kev is a American truck sim driver on Facebook, but he's also on Twitch as well. So let me give Kev Sim Corner a shout out really quick. Excuse me. Y'all go check out Kev Sim Corner, but mostly on Facebook, and streams a lot on Facebook. I really enjoy his streams. Very interactive.
Oh, shoot. Gotta make that turn.
Whoa, what the heck?
That's a sharp turn.
SWS just announced the RPV14 beta team is close and they're gonna start testing. Oh, nice. He drives trucks the way he drive buses. Oh, that was him. That was the phone call I was expecting. Dang it. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll make this airport a full stop. Yeah, oh well. He left a message. This airport will be a full stop landing and I'll just call him then, and that way I don't risk crashing or anything like that. You once curved the front corner of the bus, making a too fast turn off the freeway. It was loud but did no damage. Oh, sweet. Well, you're not gonna believe what I did. So I've got a 2021 Jeep Wrangler and I love my Wrangler. I mean, I really do. I don't talk about it much on stream because, you know, we're flight simming here. But Saturday, I'm pretty sure it was Saturday. It was Saturday. Tam the OG, my daughter, she was over here with the kids. And so I was heading off to do this drone job Saturday afternoon. And I asked one of the grandkids if they wanted to come with me, and they did. So we jumped in the vehicle. I was running just a little bit late. Well, overall, if you look at all the time that I stream, so I jumped in the Jeep, threw it in reverse. Now, mind you, I have a backup camera. Threw it in reverse and took off, only to hear a big crunch when I backed into Tam the OG's car. Yeah. Wrinkled my bumper, which thankfully I don't have an aftermarket bumper on it yet. I've just got the stock rear bumper, but the front bumper is like solid metal, but the rear bumper, it's got the plastic cover on it. So I wrinkled the plastic cover, messed her bumper up a little bit. Yeah, oh, it made me sick. It made me sick. Yeah, so I did file an insurance claim just so she could get her car fixed. Yeah, right. You backed into a tree once. And I kind of blame her for it in a way too, because she wasn't parked directly behind me. She was parked like behind and to the right of me. So from the driver's side, looking at my driver's side rear view mirror, I saw nothing. I just didn't check my passenger side mirror. Oh man, put a huge crease in the trunk. Dang. Worse than getting the fire engine stuck trying to get to water. Oh no. All right, so this next airport, I am going to do a full stop right there. And then I'll make this phone call that I need to make. And maybe the next airport will just be a touch and go. You've gotten buses almost stuck before? But it really made me sick, because I really like my Jeep. And when I first got it, I washed it almost every day. Within the first month of driving, you rolled the curb and took out a fire hydrant with the side of the bus. What? Oh no. And Little Nav Map's doing some weird crap with this airport, so I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I'm thankful for viewers that look like they are on the ground at the airport. Oh man, I mean, it just really made me sick. And then I didn't have time to get out and look at the damage because I was running just a little bit late to get, not a little bit late, but I was right on time leaving to get to that job that I needed to do. I was on a kind of a tight schedule. So I just called my daughter when I was heading out the driveway. I said, look, I just ran into the front of your vehicle. I don't know how bad it is. I don't know how bad mine is. I'll look when I get where I'm going. You were driving park and shuttle for a basketball game and it's cold and a lot of people were trying to get to their cars. There was a car parked where it shouldn't have been, so you tried to go around it rather than wait for the ushers to run them off. Yep. Getting in a rush will do that to you every time. And that's totally what happened to me Saturday. I knew Tam was here. I knew she was parked behind me. Oh, Papa Joe, you got to take a break. Thank you so much, Papa Joe. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for flying along. If you're not able to make it back, I hope you have a great rest of your day. But thank you for being here. All right. So this airport, I'm not sure where Little Nav Map is putting it. So I'm gonna climb just a little bit and see if I can see it. I think it's further away than what Little Nav Map is showing it. Oh, you have the yoke and throttle? Do you have this same yoke and throttle, Wiz? Yeah, I have no problems at all with my yoke and throttle. Are there better ones? Yes, there are, but at the time, I was just ready to buy a yoke and throttle because I loved flight simming so much and I didn't like flying with an Xbox controller. Oh, you have the Bravo? Oh, see, that's what I want to get, is the Bravo. Oh no, Sky High Money, what? Oh, see, and I'd be mad then, because even madder because it wasn't your fault. See, I could only be mad at me at this one because it's 100% my fault. But yeah, if someone else did that in my vehicle, oh man, I would be so upset. Oh, is this a grass strip? It is a grass strip. Okay, no wonder. No wonder I couldn't see a paved runway. It's not paved. Kev's going to the hangar to get your plane. Sweet. 263. That's an okay landing. All right, so I'm gonna turn around and go to the end of the runway and get ready to take back off. And then once I get through with the phone call, we'll take off and continue our little trek. We're making good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and taxi down to the end really quick. I don't know why I keep trying to turn the yoke when I'm on the ground to turn, because it's not gonna do anything. Sky High Money. That sounds like something I would say. Duracell coming in nice and smooth there. Nice and smooth. That's some butter right there. That looked like some butter. All right. My instructor might tell me to fly the plane on the ground too, right? Yes, he might, Cappy Stick. All right. Do they have a B-58? I am not sure. I am not sure, to be honest. All right. Y'all, I'm gonna go to the BRB screen. I'm gonna mute my mic. Just enjoy the music. And I'll go to the external view. If y'all want to go ahead and taxi down and line up, I'll be back in, I'm hoping about 10 minutes or so. All right, be right back. All right, thank you everybody for being so patient. The phone call went really well. Again, this was a repeat client wanting me to do some mapping for him, and it turned out it's going to be a little bit easier than what I thought too. So I'm happy about that. Thank you again for being patient. Thank you for hanging out. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. And socks. Dakey, welcome. Good to see you, Dakey. Let me give Dakey a shout out really quick, and then we'll get back in the air. Continue on because my wife is actually sick today. She's got a stomach bug, and I'm gonna run to the store after stream before I have to go to work and get her some stuff. So do need to get back in the air. Let's see here. Just gonna catch up on chat really quick. Okay, we're good. Y'all were quiet in chat while I was gone. All right, so let's take off, and then we'll head almost due south. Let me, I think I got my park brake on. I'll jump back into the plane and let's roll. So anyone that would like to fly along, closest airport is showing up here in the upper right-hand corner. Feel free to jump on in, fly along with us as we explore the Philippine Islands. You're very welcome, Dakey. Well-deserved shout out. I wish I could do more for you. Dakey Decimus really is an amazing streamer. I enjoy Dakey streams. I find myself a lot of times so torn between who streams to hang out in because there's so many amazing flight sim streamers out here, and more people joining in every day, both streaming and flying. And so I find myself really torn sometimes with, you know, who should I hang out with today? And I took the weekend and spent with some of the newer people in my channel anyways, that I really didn't know they were streamers, and enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Airlock Doc, I hung out in Airlock Doc's channel. Irish Wake, I hung out in Irish Wake's channel. Both very good streamers. All right, so I'm gonna continue this heading that I'm on right now about, let's see here. 173, 173, 175, somewhere thereabouts. And I'm gonna jump out. Let's see who's flying along still. Again, I thank y'all for your patience while I took that phone call. It was a very important call to me. So we got Moet over here. We've got Crunch. We got King Cobra. King Cobra, thank you for jumping in and flying along. Cappy Stick, Disco Stew, Duracell, and Sky High Money. So thank you all for flying along. I enjoy everybody flying. Next airport, ooh, we're actually gonna fly over another volcano. This one dead ahead of us is Mount Bulusan. And we'll fly over this volcano as well. I'm trying to get the view that I like. I like to sit up higher in the seat than what I am right now. Oh well, can't work it out right now. So just head for the volcano and we'll check it out. And then we'll continue south to a waypoint. It's not really an airport at the south end of this island. We'll turn back to the east. Press space to get higher? Seriously? Oh, wow. Didn't realize that was the thing, but I'm not high enough. Thank you for that, Duracell. I didn't realize that. I like to be a little bit higher than this, and I'm not sure what I do to make that happen, but anyways. You just bought an ultralight in for Microsoft Flight Sim. Trim the trees, breeze in your knees, Polly makes you sneeze. Let's not crash into a tree, please. Love it. Arrow key up. Yeah, so I've tried to arrow key up. I'm arrow key up. I'm as high as I can be with the space bar, and I've done a couple things on my yoke too, but it's okay. Eventually it'll get to where it's a little bit higher, but I'm cool with it like it is. Thank y'all for your help. AZ Bubba, what's going on? How are you? Welcome this morning. I hope you're doing good. Oh, nice, Duracell. Oh, thank you. Poutine, Mouette. Thank you very much. I've been waiting on you to correct me because I know I say it different ways every time I say it. So Mouette, thank you. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, if I ever pronounce your name wrong, anybody, please correct me. Because I found myself really saying some weird things and then realizing that it's something totally different. I can't think of a good example, but there was one recently that was hilarious once I figured out what it actually was. So you think there's a bug in this 172 that blocks the camera to move higher, but in notes for the next release there's mentioned it should be fixed. Oh cool, that's good to know. Because I do like to set up a little higher, because even in real life, I'm 6'4", so I do set up a little higher than this when I'm sitting in the pilot seat. Oh, Mouette is seagull in French. That's cool. I didn't know that. Very nice. You're going good? You're having a big storm coming through? Oh, 5 to 12 inches of snow. I wish we had that. I'd take that. It's supposed to be close to 80, if not in the 80s by the end of the week. So I'm getting close to time. I'm getting close to the time to pull the top and the doors off the Jeep. And I would do that at the end of the week if it wasn't supposed to be raining. Oh, Bamsway, I'm 6'4". I don't know how that translates in meters. You survive on McDonald's parking lot French fries? Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Mouette. 193 centimeters. Thank you. Which is 1.93 meters, I think, just shy of 2 meters. Correct. Oh, so I'm about a foot taller than you. You're about my wife's height then, Bamsway. That's about how tall my wife is. She's about a foot shorter than I am. That's one thing. Well, I like a lot about the metric system, but one thing I really like is it's so easy to do translations. Yeah, Disco Stew, I haven't gotten measured in a while, but I probably have. I'm probably not 6'4" anymore, but I'll just go with that. Yeah, Bamsway, I like that because all you have to do is move a decimal. Whereas, you know, for us to go from feet to inches, a decimal ain't doing us a bit of good. So the learning system that we use at work for our students, it's called Electude. And if you're over in the Netherlands region of the world, they're based out of the Netherlands, so you might have heard of Electude. But what I like about it is they do use metrics whenever you do measurements and stuff. So I've learned a lot about the metric system just by using them. You say tum though when buying boards, etc., instead of millimeters, centimeters. Oh, really? Your wife is 5'1", small chicks rock. Heck yes. Heck yes, they do. Yeah, we shrink with age and bend and complain and talk about our boo-boos and our aches. Yes. Oh, headings, Kev. My heading is 156. And here we are over the next volcano. Just imagine the devastation if just the volcanoes we flew over today erupted at this roughly, not even the same time, at roughly the same time. The devastation not only in this area of the world, but worldwide that would happen. These things are massive. Right, Dakey? Yes, that's exactly right. You have to offer 2 hamsters to the measurement gods and then divide that by 17. Multiply that by 47/63 of that. Imperial logic. Yep. Yep. And when I was a kid, and I'm 53 years old, when I was a kid, there was talk of switching to the metric system. And I don't know what the holdup is, why this has not happened yet. But I think it would make life so much easier for us. See, right now my heading is 159 right now. I know I'm all over the place, but I wanted to fly over the top of that volcano and check out the crater. So we got Crunch, Dr. Numbskull, who is Kev Simcorner, Cappy Stick, King Cobra, Duracell, Moet, Sky High Money, and Disco Stew, all flying along. Thank you for that. Oh, Duracell, I don't know why. I've got it where people can add links, but it still has them blocked. I apologize. If you're trying to add a link, just spell it out. Spell the dot out. I apologize. There was a moment when we switched to metric and we're used to imperial, and planes were in US gallons and MPH instead of knots. And maybe that's why, just the cost, because we're so used to everything being in imperial, and the cost of switching everything to metric, because everything does come down to economics. I mean, really, it really does. Oh no, really? Air Canada 767 ran out of fuel mid-flight due to a metric conversion error. What? CIA Cowboy, what is going on, my friend? How are you? Y'all, I think everyone knows who CIA Cowboy is and what they're about. CIA Cowboy is doing some really cool things. And oh, there is a movie about that? You're very welcome for the shout out. So March the 29th, it's a Tuesday, unfortunately for me. CIA Cowboy is doing a Vietnam veterans tour. Got a special flight plan. We'll have some guests on there as well that were Vietnam vets. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And so those of y'all that are in the United States know the significance. Others in the world may not know, but or understand the significance of what CIA Cowboy will be doing. But it's a really, really cool thing that CIA Cowboy is going to do. I wish I could be involved at the start, but I'm going to try to jump in when I can and fly along. And of course, I'll be there in the chat to support. But really good stuff there. So check out CIA Cowboy. I've been in several streams lately, and they're talking about it. CIA Cowboy, you're getting around. It's good stuff. Getting the word around. Yeah, I'll check that out. I haven't been on the flight channel in a while, but the flight channel on YouTube, I've spent a ton of time on there watching some of the videos of plane failures and stuff. And I'm sure that one's on there. Yeah, thank you, CIA Cowboy. So we'll be flying over the water now for the next little while. In fact, we'll be flying over the water now until we reach the next airport, which will be a full stop. Next airport, I'm going to do a full stop and check out the facilities there. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down and decrease my altitude a little bit. Oh, dang, really? They landed safely at a closed down airport that was hosting a car show and drag racing. Oh, wow. Imagine the people that were there. That'd be pretty awesome. But, well, I mean, scary, I guess, and awesome too, to be at the car show and drag race and all of a sudden a big jetliner comes flying in, wondering if it's part of the air show. Yeah, Bam Sway, yeah, most of them do, but I didn't know how well known it was around the world. But it's a really cool thing that CIA Cowboys doing. Bubba, mine, maybe I'm just used to it, but I don't have any problems with it. And I always keep the yoke off anyways. I do the yoke invisible, but no, it's not inverted. The Gimli glider incident ended well. Crew miscalculated fuel and they ran out, but the pilot glided to a close Army installation and landed the plane safely. That's really awesome. I'll have to look that up. Read a joke today about the Imperial system, to and from miles to feet. Remember, 5 tomatoes sounds like 5280, the amount of feet in a mile. That is pretty cool. To convert from kilometers to meters, you remember 1000 because it wasn't invented by a drunken lobster, right? It's pretty awesome, Duracell. 2 boys on bicycles were riding their bikes to the end of the runway and saw the plane coming in for a landing. That would have freaked them out a bit. Oh my gosh, yes, it would have. Imagine being that kid and seeing it coming in. That's really weird, Bubba. I don't have that issue. That I know of. Of course, I do make the yokes disappear because they get on my nerves and they get in the way of me flipping switches. But yeah, I haven't had that problem. Yes, Muat, which confuses things even more. Many European countries have boots on the ground in Vietnam, either in the US Army or units of their own. Europe is no stranger to sacrifice. Oh yes, no doubt, they're not. I guess I could just change my pitch trim a little bit. The plane ended up scraping the concrete barrier they have in the middle of the drag strip, which helped it slow down. Dang, but no one was injured then. I mean, maybe minor injuries or something, but that's pretty amazing. Oh wow, CIA Cowboy, so that happened in real life? Wow, dang, that's pretty wild. Forced landing in a cow pasture in your plane. Repaired the issue, taxied out to a dirt road to take off. You got your roll started. Just as you lifted off the ground, a kid rode out of the driveway in front of you and you buzzed about 40 feet over his head. Oh wow, that would be... Only injuries were people jumping off the emergency slides. That's absolutely amazing. Oh wow. So CIA Cowboy, when something like that happens, do you notify the owner of the property, or I mean, did you just call them, or how do you determine who the owner of the property is? I mean, I can just imagine owning a farm and all of a sudden a plane lands in my cow pasture and then takes back off without me knowing. I mean, okay, not in backwoods Missouri unless you tear something up. I was just curious about that. Wow. Oh, it boarded your own property. Very cool. Interesting. All right, so this next airport, we're about 25 nautical miles away. We'll do a full stop. Yes, a full stop. Yep, I was about to say that. A full stop at the next airport. You're hearing all the doors are closed. What? Dang, so I gotta find a tree. Are there any trees nearby? If there's trees, I'm cool. Yeah, CIA cowboy. That's when you said you called it in, or you said something, you reported it or something like that. That's what I was wondering what that involved. Trees and houses. Okay, well, I don't need to use a house. I'll just find a tree. A tree will suffice for me. So we'll land and find a tree, and I'll be landing at the southern runway, which, oh no, little nav map, stop. I'll fly into runway 04, runway 04. Hey, DCM, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, CIA cowboy, that's what I was wondering. So apparently there was no property damage. So you timed that just right. I mean, that was, what plane were you flying? What aircraft were you?
Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Late for delivery. Thank you for that sound alert. DCM, I hope you're doing well. Bringing in the donuts and coffee. Thank you for that. Yeah, do that. That'd be awesome. Thank you, cowboy. Yeah, CI Cowboy's really getting around, and that's good. I'm glad that he's getting around and you know, talking about the event that he's got coming up. Yeah, Sim Corner with the Mario death alert. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, CIA cowboy. Drop the bass. Late for delivery. Drop it. Thank you very much for dropping that bass. You landed a Chinook in a cow pasture when you went inadvertently. Nice. Did you really? Dude, that would be like, I would freak out. I love a Chinook. They fly over the house sometimes, and they, oh my gosh, the sound of them, there's just nothing like it. I love those things. You're just here listening, you have to do some work. No problem at all. Thank you for the work lurk. I'll be work lurking in 3 hours myself, so no worries on that at all. Incident resulted from a fuel cap being sucked off the wing mid-flight. Wow. Yeah, it did. It did. In the wrong context, sucked off is not family friendly. But yeah, sorry about that. Work today. Yes. Mondays and Tuesdays. In fact, I work 5 days a week. But every other Friday we get to work from home. So this week I'll be working from home on Friday, but I can't stream because I'm technically, you know, should be working. But yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays I go in at 1 p.m. and then Wednesdays and Thursdays I teach, or I work from 8:30 to around 3 or 4, depending. Oh yeah, the Chinooks. I love the sound of the Chinooks. They are amazing. A flight of 4, you missed power lines by 50 feet. Holy moly, dude. Wow. So your plane was one of a kind. It was a single plane Single place 55 horse aircraft that was built from scaled down planes of the original Piper Tri-Pacer. Oh, gotcha, Viper. No, it's so President's Day. President's Day is one of the days that they take and they add to our Christmas break, so we get a longer Christmas break. There's some of the national holidays that that we do get off, but then there are some of them that aren't, you know, the really popular ones, I guess. They get shifted to Christmas break to give us a longer Christmas break. So President's Day is one, Confederate Veterans Day is one. There's a handful of them that get moved. Your kids are in school today, make up for the snow day. Oh, it's powered by a Rotax 503 off a Sea-Doo. Oh, that's cool. Say, Cowboy, you watched an A10 clip, the power lines off the Stockton Dam in Missouri while doing a practice run, tore 3 feet off his wing, but managed to limp back to base. That's amazing. You're the field engineer in the back yelling, pull up. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good stuff. Tyson K, thank you for that follow. Tyson K, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. I'm Scruffy Tam, a longtime gamer. Been gaming since the late 70s. Been streaming since September of 2020. And flight simming since September of 2021. Welcome to the channel. How about you? Are you a flight simmer? Tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind. Don't be shy, but if you are, that's perfectly fine. It wasn't a kit, it was built from original Piper plans and scaled down to 65% plus size, or 65% size. Oh yeah, Sky High Monty. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. So we don't necessarily get all of those holidays, but we pretty much do get them. They're just tacked onto our Christmas break to give us about a 2-week Christmas break, which I'm thankful for. Oh, Tyson, welcome to the addiction. Flight simming is an absolute addiction, but it's a wonderful one. So welcome. If you have any questions, we've got a lot of flight sim veterans and noobs, kind of like myself, in here. So you'll get your questions answered if you have any. But welcome. And if you can, and if you would like to, you don't have to, if you'd like to, feel free to jump along. Feel free to fly along. Closest airport is showing right here in the top right hand corner. We're actually going to be doing a full stop very soon, and that would be a good airport to jump into. Flying is the most fun you can have with your clothes on, right? Who says you have to wear clothes? If you have your own hangar, no one will know. That's true, unless you crash. You know, my wife always, her mom always said to make sure that you always wear clean underwear whenever you go out in the car somewhere. So if you get in a wreck, you'll have clean underwear. So yeah, you know, if you fly naked, what if you get in a crash? You always wear a parachute, right? Oh my gosh, Sky High Monty. Yes, you know what? Your job, oh good lord, yeah, y'all do have a tough job. I mean, a lot of people think mail carriers just carry the mail, and you do a lot of that, but you have to put up a lot of crap too. I understand. Except most of the time, if you get in wreck, you crap yourself, so it really is a moot point. Yes, it is, Cowboy. You know, Muet, you posting that, I literally was thinking, how cool would it be for me to build my own plane? I mean, I don't have 100,000 or more easily to buy my own plane. But I thought, how cool would it be to build a plane in my backyard? But you know what I would do? Just say the impact tore your clothes off. It would be my luck. I would be the guy that would build the plane in the backyard and then realize that I can't get it out. So here I am with this really nice, cool plane in the backyard that I have personally hand built. And I can't get it out of the backyard because it's too big to fit between my house and my neighbor's house. You can build a Pete and Paul 2-place for about 15 grand or a single place high max for around 7 grand. Yeah, like Gibbs in his boats. An Icon A5, AZ Bubba, I'm pretty sure. Which is it the Icon A5 that's waterworthy? There's actually a guy in my town on our, yes, that is it. Okay. So there's a guy in our town that's an Icon dealer who lives on the lake, and he flies into and out of his cove all the time at our lake. So I have not been at the lake and seen it before. But I have seen video of him landing at the lake and taking back off before. That's pretty awesome. Pete and Poles can be built with foldable wings and trailered in a 16-foot trailer to the airport. Wow. But see, I'd want something to bring my wife and grandkids so we could fly. Kind of go on vacations and stuff, so. Of course you can. Yes, you can. If it'll let you, Moet. It may not let you. But you can try. Ah, crap. Okay. I thought I had links turned on where people could post links. No, I don't want an experimental to fly my family around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there you go. Whisper it to Viper and then Viper can post it. So, they're usually powered by either a Model A engine or a Chevy Corvair engine. In some cases, Volkswagens have been successfully used. Oh, cool. And I'm super familiar with Volkswagen engines. That's what I grew up on. I had a 72 Bug and I had that engine apart I don't know how many times experimenting with it. You can build anything with plywood and fiberglass. Yes, you can. So I didn't realize you can do your own maintenance in a on an experimental. Do you still have to be certified though? Do you have to be a certified technician to do your own maintenance or no? No, you don't. Wow, that's in a way that's kind of scary. Got a buddy with the C-182. He registered as an experimental just because he saw no need to pay a mechanic $175 an hour. Exactly. But not being an AMP, I'd be worried that I'd miss something important. Yeah, that's me. That would be me. I mean, do I have experience with mechanical stuff? Heck yes. Hey, Solar Phonics, what's going on? How are you? How are you doing this morning? Really nice to see you. Morning anyways. An engine is an engine. 100% true. An engine is an engine, and I mean, I guess what would concern me is the other things, the controls. You got it done in about 3 months. No, I mean, purchasing a plane is not on my radar at all. I mean, not even in the, you know, distant future. I'll probably just rent. Or find a flight club. You know, it's kind of like Dwarven Eggs in a flight club, and he pays monthly dues and stuff. Yeah, flight club. Yep. But I asked my CFI, CFI, and there are no flight clubs in my town. If you hit the lottery in a big way, DA 50 RG. In a small way, Piper Turbo Saratoga. Start one. I don't, and there might be enough interest in my town. We have a really small airport, and there are a couple guys. There's 2 or 3, I think, that my CFI said went in together and bought a plane. They're not technically a flight club. They're just, you know, multiple owners of a plane. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility, but that's still, that's a few years down the road even for me. You gotta get to work. CIA Cowboy, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you soon. A Canadair water bomber and convert it to a Winnebago? Heck yeah. Simulation's gonna, yeah, I know. It's gonna catch up with me one day too. All right, so this next airport is right here on the shore, and I'll be landing here. It's gonna be a full stop landing. I'm gonna check out there. Actually, that's right. Their doors are closed, but I'm gonna check out a tree. I'll find a tree to use. Not too worried about getting a snack or nothing to eat. So we'll find a quick tree. I'll jump out of the plane, find a tree, and then we'll take back off. 2 more airports to go. I think we're making pretty good time. Check on my wife. She woke up today with a stomach bug, so I'm gonna check on her and refill my water, get rid of some water, and then we'll continue on. 1 notch of flaps activated. Still got plenty of coffee though. All right, I'm gonna fly into runway 04. Looks like we got a 12 knot right quartering headwind. Oh, thank you. Oh no, you can't find your flaps in the 135. So I've got a hot link that I made on my controls here for flaps. Or actually, I didn't even make it. I think it was automatically on there. I went to make a shortcut and then realized, oh, it was already there the whole time. Oh, Sky Amani, I just realized what you said. You're flying a helicopter. What? And you're probably laughing your butt off at me right now. Yeah, Moet, I realized what you meant once I read it out loud. So so Viper Moet sent you the link if you want to repost that link. Yeah, the 135, my mind converted that to an airplane somehow, and then I realized the 135 is a helicopter and it does not have flaps. Sheesh. The joys of live streaming. I verbalize my thoughts too much. Sometimes. All right, let's butter this landing. So we'll do a full stop here. I'll find a tree to use, and then we'll take back off on our way to the next airport, which will be a touch and go, and then only 1 more airport will be our final destination, but we still got plenty of time. Hey, I like that they trimmed the trees right here, and we're kind of gonna brush them with our wings, but at least the trees are trimmed here. Dave Rendon, what is going on, my dude? Oh no, I'm coming in way too hot.
What it is.
Dave Rendon in the house, y'all. It makes my day every time I see Dave come in here.
Butter. Man, that really stinks, guys. I really wanted. I set up a clip.
Not so good. Not so good. Thank you for the butter. Thank you for the butter. All right, I'm going to. You know what? I think I'm going to taxi back to the end of the runway again. Kev, thank you for that butter. I'm going to taxi down to the end of the runway so we can take back off from that end, since we got wind blowing down the end of the runway. Disco Stew is on the ground. And then I'll find a tree down here at the end of the runway to use really quick. Dave, how are you today, my friend? I hope you're doing well, Dave. Really nice to see you. Texted Dave a little bit over the weekend. You doing good? Just relaxing, dude. Relax, Dave. You need it. Dave's recovering from a really bad case of COVID. Dave is a fellow flight sim streamer, really cool dude. Also a pilot in real life as well. One of these days, I'm gonna meet Dave in real life. We're gonna go hang out together. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spin around. All right, I'm at the end of runway 4. And we'll take off from here in just a minute. Let me get lined up properly. And there we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go take a quick restroom break. Check on the wife really quick. And I'll be back in like, oh no, your transmission seized. You can find your body on final. My chemistry, I see my chemistry flying over there too. Once I come back, we'll look and see who all is still flying along with us. But hang tight, we still have 2 more legs to go. We're gonna fly from here. From here, we'll fly over to little nav map to RPVW, and then the final destination is RPVG. Still got a ways to go though. So stick with me. Be right back. There you go. Oh, did I update that? I did not update the route. Oh no, Dave. Let me update that really quick. The one thing I did not do. Let me update my bot really quick. I knew last night when I was getting ready for today's stream, there was something I forgot, and that's what it was. Oh, nice. Nice butter landing there, it looks like. There we go. Okay, it's updated now. Flight plan is now, the route is updated on that command. Okay, be right back, everybody. Hang tight, enjoy some music. Enjoy, let me jump out of the plane really quick. I'll give you the external plane view. There we go. Very nice landing there. All right, be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you for patiently waiting. I may have to go to BRB in just a couple minutes. For those of y'all that were in my stream one day recently, my wife found out she had, I think it was Friday night. My wife got a phone call that she's got diabetes. And so she's on the phone with the doctor's office right now. So when she's done, she'll probably come in here and update me, but we'll go ahead and fly until then. So everybody ready for takeoff? Let's see who all's flying along. AZ Bubba is in the house. Crunch. Someone right there behind me. Cappy Stick, Duracell, and Moet still flying along. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna jump into the camera view. Part brake off. Yep, part brake off. And let's roll. And this time we'll be heading at about 125. Oops, shoot, I was looking at the map. About 125 degrees will be our heading. Oh, it's your final stop? No problem at all. Duracell, thank you for flying along. I appreciate it always. I appreciate everyone flying along. It's a lot of fun flying with viewers. I appreciate it, Duracell. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. There's Moet already in the air. Ready for takeoff. Nice. Late delivery. Good deal. Glad you were able to join. Oh, check a bit higher up in chat. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I did, Bam Sway. Yeah. So part of the problem with Little Nav Map is sometimes Little Nav Map and Sky Vector have different names for different airports. And so I struggle sometimes with which airport to put in, and then sometimes I just forget to change them totally, and I think that's what happened. But yeah, thank you for telling me that. So sorry for misleading anybody. Yeah, I saw where someone took off from that airport, and I apologize for that. Wiz, I do. I've got a Stream Deck right here. So yeah, I'm no late for delivery. I have never seen it go on sale. I mean, it may, but I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, Bam, that was oh yeah, you're right. Who was that? Yeah, I can't remember who that was, but yes, I do remember saying that now, Bam. You're trying to get your Stream Deck to work, but the next one is yes, RP Beetle. Yep, that, you know, there is a reason why I chose that airport as a touch and go. Just saying. There might have been a motive behind that, an automotive. I'm a huge fan of the classic bugs, and seriously, that is why I picked it. Telling you Elgato control plugin is missing. Okay, so did you go to the Elgato website and download the drivers? So you need to go to the Elgato website and go to the Stream Deck section, and there should be the driver package there. Make sure that you download that, and then it should you know, work seamlessly. The Stream Deck is a beautiful tool, and it works really, really well. So I think that's what you probably need to do, is just go to the Elgato website and download the newest drivers, and that should have everything in it to fix you. CKB, what is going on, my friend? How are you? Crazy Cosmic Bunny is in the house. CKB, another streamer. And Crazy Cosmic Bunny does some really chill and relaxed streams as well. Just like me, really chill and laid back, but plays a lot of different things, but also is a flight simmer as well. So go check out CKB, Crazy Cosmic Bunny. Tyson, so I am live weather, but not live time. So unfortunately, it's about it's probably 9:30 or 10 p.m. over on this side of the world, and I don't like flying at night when I stream because all you'd see pretty much is a black screen. See, I am live weather, but I changed the time to morning. And that's not a stupid question. I tell my students all the time, there is no such thing as a stupid question, unless they ask a stupid question, then I tell them. Irish Wake, there you are. There you are. I was talking about you earlier. How are you doing? Telling everyone how much I enjoyed chilling out in your stream yesterday. I'm gonna give Irish Wake a shout out. Irish Wake was flying up in British Columbia, in that area of the world in Canada. Beautiful area. Yeah, Tyson, so you can change the time and the weather.
And built this course after building that. No wonder I suck. I do suck.
We don't suck.
Your night flying over cities are kind of nice, but just boring if you're somewhere else. Exactly.
Than you, that means you
exactly. So I have flown over some bigger cities. In fact, during my 1000 celebration stream, the final airport, it was dark. No, it just picks a random clip, Irish Wake. It picks a random, I don't think it picks the top clip. It just picks a random clip to show. Katie's Aura is here. Hey, Katie, how are you? Good to see you this morning. Morning for me anyways, but nice to see you. How are you? Yeah, so I'm planning my spring break streams. So if anyone has an area of the world that's absolutely beautiful, that's like a beautiful area of the world, but not somewhere where everyone goes. You know, the first place that I went when I first got flight sim is, first of all, I looked at my house, right? Everyone does that. The first thing I looked at was where I live. Then I went and looked at Egypt at the pyramids. So I want to pick 5 different areas of the world that people may not necessarily know are as beautiful as they are. And we'll fly one a day during spring break, which is in 2 weeks. Not too old for spring break? Nope, I'm not. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Post in my Discord. I've got a special section of Discord for stream suggestions. So post in there where you think would be a good place. Irish Wake, someone, who was that? Airlock Doc mentioned British Columbia, where Irish Wake was streaming yesterday. So CKB, post it in my Discord, because I promise you I'll forget. And I'll consider them, and I'll probably fly some of them, and choose 5, and that's what we'll do during spring break. Each day we'll fly to a different area and just enjoy the scenery. Springs and breaks. Yes, springs and breaks. Exactly. That's what I teach, is springs and breaks. Wiz Nation, so you did a BC Rockies flight yesterday. Awesome, but weather can get nasty. Yeah, Disco Stew. So that's what Irish Wake was doing yesterday, was British Columbia Rockies. It was beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. I saw a little bit of it, but I was also flying a different plane, so I was kind of listening and watching, but then flying somewhere else. I was checking out for one of my spring break streams. Jim, thanks for letting me follow along. I have a few things to do before your buddy and I fly this afternoon, if it all goes well. Oh, nice. Well, I wish you happy flying, smooth skies. Thank you for jumping in, Jim, and flying along. Appreciate you being here for as long as you were able to. Thank you very much. Kev, I love those clouds. You can't see, right? We got clouds. It's getting cloudy. Yeah, thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. I checked on her. She's still stomach bugging. I appreciate that. Hey, Jojo, what's going on, Jojo? How are you? Really nice to see you today. I hope you're doing well. We're flying in the Philippines again today. We did kind of a volcano tour earlier, Jojo. We saw 5, I think, volcanoes. Really, really nice. Really cool seeing all the volcanoes. And how are you, Jojo? Did you have a good weekend, you and Mrs. Jojo? I hope y'all did. Hope you had a good weekend. So I am gonna speed up just a little bit. I might be running behind just a tad on my schedule as far as, you know, the stream goes, the flight goes. So I'm gonna speed up just a little bit. I'm adjusting my trim accordingly. And if the weather keeps up like this, really cloudy, I will change. We'll create our own weather, but I like to fly live weather. You'll follow Moet. Nice. Very stormy here these days, but doing well. How are you, Scruffy? I'm doing fantastic. And yes, Jojo, y'all have had some really wild weather. Starting, what was it, Friday? And it's still continuing? Yeah, I was hanging out in London Controller's stream Friday morning, and he was flying into some of the airports in Europe, and oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how the weather was. And then I saw where Airliners Live was doing a live stream at one of the airports, and oh my word, it was wild. But I hope you all are well, Jojo, and you haven't had any damage from the storm. Yeah, Kaiser Kurt, I got to check out Big Jet TV. I haven't heard of them. The one I was looking at was Airliners Live. Yeah, from Manchester. That was it. Yeah. It's pretty wild. It gave me the idea of doing my local airport, seeing a Cessna or two every few hours fly in. Friday at Manchester was awesome. Oh, it looked pretty rough. Hey, Atopple, what's going on? How are you, my friend? Really nice to see you, Atopple. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay, so I'm glad to hear everything's okay for you guys, Joe. Really good to hear. Not too bad. Good. I had a good one as well. Had a nice weekend as well with family. Sundays are our family day. We, spend time with the family. It was really nice. I'm trying to fly just a little bit lower than what I have been now. I don't think the altitude's too awful high where we're at. It looks like it's pretty level land. So I'm trying to fly a little low and a little higher, a little faster and lower. You looked all over their website for a driver and you're not able to find it. Let me see if I can find something for you really quick. Elgato. I know it's there. Downloads. Yeah, okay, so if you go and I really don't have a way to share my screen easily, but if you go to Elgato and then on the main site on the right hand side it's got downloads, click on downloads, and then it comes up with select your product, and then you select, you know, which product you have and which system that you're on, and then that's where you get your drivers. So whoops, check that out. I'm flying all over the place because I'm not looking at the plane. There we go. Well, I'm going pretty fast too. I didn't realize I was going that fast. Oh, you see that? Did that, but there was nothing there? You think you have a problem with, or STH? Oh, thank you, Tyson. So what happens, Tyson, is a lot of times, especially it seems like on US East, so make sure first of all that you're on US East server. Make sure that you're on the US East server, and then make sure that you have multiplayer turned on. So in my Discord, I have a section that shows you what all to turn on for multiplayer so that you can see everybody. But I will say this, thank you for the Titanic flute. I will say this, that lately, and Microsoft is aware of it, they do have, yes, Kaiser Kurt, we're doing the support. That Microsoft has had some issues with the name tag showing. So even though you might not have seen us, we were here. If you're on the US East server, sometimes mine will go away for like 15 minutes at a time. So I don't think it's really not necessarily you. First, the ultralight flight is a success. Not going to do a world tour, but if you love low and slow, you can look in people's windows. Airlock Doc, yes, I vote world tour, ultralight world tour. Who else votes Airlock Doc to do an ultralight world tour? Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate that, Disco Stu. Thank you for the 100 biddies. On the leaderboard of the biddy donations, there you go. Irish Wake votes it. Wiz, so I am really not sure what to tell you to do, and now I really am gonna sound like a professional IT person, which I'm not. But have you tried restarting your system? Oh, you're welcome, Tyson. And trust, I'm really not saying these things as a plug for you to join my Discord. Oh, okay, Wiz. So I would recommend once you finish the download of flight. Okay. Once you finish the flight sim download, restart your PC and then see if that fixes that issue you're having. Whoa, Jojo, flying the Tomcat. Heck yes. Marvel Mystery Oil. Yeah, Marvel Mystery Oil fixes everything. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Marvel Mystery Oil, it really is some good stuff. And the old school mechanics, the old school car mechanics, you know, they believe in that stuff for everything. Your radio not working good, Marvel Mystery Oil. Squeaking brakes, Marvel Mystery Oil. Yeah, snake oil for mechanics, you got that right. OG version of Seafoam, yes it is, exactly. Now everyone is all about some Seafoam. Yeah, Kev Sim Corner, that's another good suggestion, is to unplug the USB, go into the Stream Deck and plugging it back in. But just wait until Flight Sim loads and then unplug it, plug it up, and then restart your PC and see. I bet that'll fix it. It's a Stream Deck. It's super easy, very intuitive, super easy to use. Wonderful tool. Which stream deck did you get? Did you get the mini, the regular, or the XL? 48% done downloading. Cool. So maybe you can fly the regular. Awesome. Maybe you can fly along with us tomorrow then. So Dr. Numbskull, Muet, Cappy Stick, Crunch, Sky High Monty, Kaiser Kurt has jumped in. Thank you, Kaiser Kurt. Jojo and the Tomcat, Disco Stew, all flying along with us today. Thank you everybody for flying along. So I actually bought the regular stream deck to begin with, and then when I realized everything that it would do, I ran out of buttons really quick. And this was before they started the paging where you can do different pages and files, and folders. So I bought the Stream Deck XL and then gifted my regular one to another streamer. Oh yeah, Seafoam. There is no doubt that Seafoam is some good stuff. Yeah, I'm not discounting that Seafoam isn't good, because it is. But it's just, with a lot of people, whatever issue you have with your vehicle, the first answer is try some Seafoam. Low blinker fluid, Seafoam. Loose muffler bearing, Seafoam, right? Yes. There is their share of snake oil on the markets, though. Yes, there are. There are a lot of snake oils on the market. So I'm slowly starting to transition my Stream Deck to where it's more easy to use. I kind of have files all over the place on it, so I'm trying to make it more user friendly for myself. But yeah, Seafoam is really good, but what I found was the absolute best was General Motors.
Show us those.
Gaming Granny. Hey, Gaming Granny. General Motors had some top engine cleaner, and it was better than Seafoam. It's amazing stuff. It's expensive, but it was really, really good stuff. Because we tried a bunch of different things, but that GM top engine cleaner was the junk. Gaming Granny in the house. Thank you, Granny, for that. So my socks of the day, on the right foot. On the right foot, I've got my blue sushi socks. On the left foot, my gray Oreo socks. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you, Granny, for that. Good to see you. I hope you and Gramps are doing well, Granny. Nice to see you. Wiz, I'm sure I do. I don't know of anyone specifically that does. Yeah, much nicer than the clown. Yes. I don't know of anyone specifically, Wiz Nation. But I'm sure someone in there, if you ask the question somewhat, I don't know if I have anyone that would take any money. I mean, it's really not that hard. So just wait and restart your computer and see if that takes care of it. But please feel free to post in there, because there's a lot of people that use the Stream Deck. A lot of people. I know, right? That's right. The best part of the socks of the day is I never have to match them or find missing pairs. It is genius. It really is. It is a bit cloudy, Granny. It sure is. Oh, Granny, we're in the Philippines. We're still in the Philippines, and we did a volcano tour. We checked out, there were about 5 or 6 volcanoes on our tour today that we flew over. Yeah, let me show where we're at. Forgive my magenta and yellow lines. Some reason little nav map did some weird stuff to my flight plan for today. I feel like I spent I do Kaiser Kurt. I spent a little bit of time today looking for the right socks for it. So yeah, we started out today up here and well, actually right here, and we've flown down these little groups of islands here. We're gonna do a touch and go right here at RPVW. I'll let you have 3 guesses as to why I chose this airport with a VW on the end. And then the final stop is going to be right on the very tip of this island, RPVG. We'll do a little island tip right on the shore landing. But yeah, Granny, so we flew over. So there was a volcano. So there's one right there, 2, 3, 4. I think there was 5 then. I must have missed one somewhere. I think there was 5 volcanoes total. Oops. Hit the wrong button. I did not mean to hit the CTD button. Please don't let that be an omen to me. You flew over to look at a waterfall. It was just a glitch in the matrix. Oh no. It would be really cool to have running water in the sim, like for the big waterfalls and some of the rivers and stuff. And I realize that's probably asking way too much when the sim is mind-blowing as it is. But once you get close to some of these things, you know, it loses its the wow factor. But that's photogrammetry for you. The closer you get once you've rendered something, the more detail you lose. Let's start with decent model matching. Yes, exactly, Kaiser Kurt. We'll start there. And actually what I'm going to be doing, this phone call that I took earlier, the mapping that I'll be doing is pretty much the same thing that we're seeing right here. So I'll be creating a map of this property and the buildings on it. So if I knew how to, and if I had the permission of the people who I'm doing this for to load it into Flight Sim, then you would actually see their building and their property just like Australia is, you know, with the details from the 3D imagery. So I'm not necessarily doing the 3D imagery of their property, but with the photos that I'm taking, can it be done? Yeah, it's just a click of a button and processing it in a different way, and you get the 3D image out of it. So I'm basically doing photogrammetry. It's just I'm making a flat map instead of making it 3D. One of these days we'll have a Halo deck to fly in. Oh yeah, I'm really excited about some of the new airplanes that I'm seeing upcoming. All right, I am gonna speed up just a little bit more. So if you're flying close to me, I'm increasing my speed just a little bit because I do need to run to the store as well for my wife before I head to work today. So I'm gonna aim towards the ground a little bit, increase my speed a little bit to get leveled back out. The next airport, RPVW, we will be doing a touch and go there. I don't think they have a VW museum there. Oh, speaking of, however you spell that, Star Trek tech, right? One thing that I failed to mention at the start of stream, during this coming Friday night's stream, the Scruffy, what do I call it? Scruffy After Dark. How long will I be online? Probably about an hour, Granny. That's my plan, is to be online for about another hour. On my Friday night Scruffy After Dark Sky Park mission, I'm actually going to be reviewing the newest airport by MM Simulations. They just released a new airport, and it is an airport in Germany. I can't remember right off the top of my head what airport it is. Granny, that is at 8 p.m. Eastern. Top Beach, what's going on? Yes, How are you doing, Doc? Really nice to see you, my friend. Doc Beach in the house. Yeah, but they transfer this day. This holiday gets transferred to our Christmas break, so we get an extra day on Christmas break. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So the airport is EDWE, Emden, 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 EDWE Airport in Germany. So I'll be doing a kind of showing that airport off. You're setting up the pigeon launcher. Oh, cool. You gonna do some clay bird shooting? Nice. Yeah, I've got a ways to go. Your 9-year-old wants to, you'll just sit out there and drink coffee and enjoy the air. Oh, dude, yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, Disco Stew. So the way our state is, where I work, yeah, EDWE looks really nice. So I'll be showing it off Friday night. It'd be 1 a.m. Zulu time. Oh, hey, Topple, you gotta go. Hey, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here for as long as you were. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you next time or on Facebook. Thank you. You retired at 36 and it's wonderful, dude. That's awesome. Congratulations, Doc. So with our state, had I started working when I was first offered the job where I work now in the 90s, I could be retired now. But since I just started working there a little over 4 years ago, the way our state is, you either, the combination of the years that you worked plus your age has to equal 90. So I'll be working for a while to retire with state benefits. You started in military school at 14 and stuck with it, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, factor 90. Yep. So the years of service plus your age has to equal 90. So I'll be there for a while. I think I figured it. I have to be like 72. But it's okay, because when you love your job, and I do, I love my job, then it's really not work. I mean, I get to go in to work every day and teach students. And I mean that. I have the privilege of doing that. I really do enjoy my job. And I'm not saying that because there's a potential that someone from work is here. Oh no, you're on factor 110? I know, right? The administrator's standing right outside the camera here. Right outside the camera saying, you better watch what you say. Many say work keeps you young. Yeah. You love your job too, but the pressure is rising. Yeah, things, like I said, I truly enjoy my job. I have no complaints. Granny dropping the bass. Granny dropping the bass this morning. Thank you for that. Yeah, because at my other job, I worked 50, 55, 60 hours a week. I would not have the time to stream that I do now. Thank you, Granny. Oh, you're an IT consultant. Tons of pressure all the time. Yeah. But Disco Stew, I've got to say, when I was service manager, that was a very high stress job and super, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and super busy, but I loved it. I loved the pressure. I thrived on the stress. So it was a big adjustment to me to go from that to teaching, but I've adjusted well. I'll just put it that way. And so I love that I have the opportunity to stream on Monday and Tuesday mornings because I teach Monday and Tuesday nights. It's been really, really nice. Where I was working like 6:30 in the morning till 6:30 at night, 5 days a week, on call all the time for whatever. You know, the police get a call that a door's unlocked. I get a call at 2 in the morning to go lock the door or whatever. It's the way it used to be, not anymore. That's the way it was where I used to work. Oh, you gonna lurk and listen? Thank you, Granny. Hugs back to you, friend. Thank you so much for being here.
Is it me you're lurking for?
Thank you for that lurk, Granny. You worked in the medical field, retired, got a degree in electronics engineering, ended up with a job doing research and development, T&E at a ballistics company. You get paid to shoot guns and use that money to blow on flying planes. Heck yeah. Dude, way to go. Way to go, Doc Beach. Good for you. That would be that would be pretty amazing. And Dot Beach posted some of those. Whoa, Dot Beach posted some of those pictures in my Discord of some of the ammo. Not even sure what you're supposed to do. Hey, it's okay. You got it though. And that's the thing about the degree I got when I decided I wanted to go to tech school to become a mechanic. My guidance counselor just went nuts and said, no, you don't need to be a mechanic. You're too smart to be a mechanic and all this stuff, and tried to discourage me from going to tech. You know, said I needed a 4-year degree and all this stuff. Well, you know, I ended up making more as a service manager than a lot of the people that went to a 4-year degree school, college on just a 2-year degree. And now here I am teaching, and I'm still doing well just with teaching with just a 2-year degree. So yes, I mean, our 4-year college is good. Yes, they are. They're very good, and a lot of people have done good. But I came out of a 2-year college with no debt, making good money. And I know people who have been out of college, 4-year college, for a long time, still in student loan debt and looking for a job right now. Oh, cool. You used to work for a firearms manufacturer in IT. The R&D range guys were the coolest in the building. Yeah. Oh, dude, I bet they were. That's pretty awesome. You think it's because no one actually knows what we do? They just know they never have to ask us to get anything done, right? All right, so this next airport we're going to be touching going at is a coastal airport. It's only 15 feet above sea level. Y'all, if you haven't figured it out, I really enjoy the coastal airports. You doubt you can safely land this tail dragger? Give it a try. No one hovers over your shoulder or even checks in on us. Nice, that's awesome, Dot Beach. And see, that's what I like about my job. The part of the college where we're at is far removed from the rest of the college. Yes, are we on the main campus? Yes, but we're as far away from the main campus as we can be. And so we never see anybody down there. It's just us and our students. And do we take advantage of it? No, but it's nice because you don't have people jumping in, checking on you, you know, breathing down your throat or your neck. Oh, you think you see us now? Nice. You're in an A320? I think you'll probably catch up. If you're in the 320, you'll catch up with us, Tyson. Oh, is there a rainbow over there? Wait a minute. Where's Sky High Money at? I'm sure there is a rainbow because I am seeing some, oh, there you are. Nice. I don't see the rainbow yet. Pretty cool. I've seen a double rainbow. JS Walton, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. I'm Scruffy Tam, a longtime gamer. Been flight simming for, well, since September of 2021 and streaming since September of 2020. Welcome to the channel. How are you? Are you a flight simmer? JS Walton. Wow, Doc Beach, dude, that is a steal, my friend. That's awesome. You are a flight simmer. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. How long have you been flying for? For 350,000, dude, that's amazing, Doc Beach. Just before touch. Oh no, no, Moet, really? Oh wow, Walton, dude, you've been flight simming for a while then. Almost 1,000 hours in X-Plane and close to 300 in Microsoft Flight Sim. I think I've got just over 200 in Microsoft Flight Sim, and that's it. But I got a lot. Wow, Disco Stew, what? Split master bedrooms, we each have your own, and it's been positive for your marriage. I can see that. I can see that, Doc. That's pretty awesome. So my house is a 2,400 square foot house. It's a ranch style. It's not stacked. It's a ranch style house, 2,400 square feet, and it's a house close to us sold for 260,000. It's about our same size. Lurking but almost done. That's what your wife is looking for you now. Can't wait to retire and move. Yep. Yeah, see, I have seen X-Plane. I've seen streamers fly X-Plane, but I have never flown X-Plane before. X-Plane is good from what I've seen. X-Plane's awesome on the plane end of things because they're so detailed. But the scenery is what really gets me with Flight Sim. The scenery is just mind-blowing. Enterprise architect, #1 job in the country. Yeah, I'm not sure what the #1 job is, but yes, you definitely make some money on that. And we've got about 3/4 of an acre too. We don't have a really big lot either. X-Plane 12 is coming soon. I have heard that. I've heard that X-Plane 12 is coming soon, and I wonder what it's going to look like. What improvements are they doing? What things have they added? As an engineer, you can't sit next to him. All right, we're coming up on, this will be our final touch and go airport. We'll do a touch and go here, and then we'll fly on to our final airport. Oh, your project is hiring enterprise architects like crazy right now. Definitely a hotspot. Oh, well, there's someone who knows. Right from the mouth of the person who knows. So what does an enterprise architect do? Is that an architect for like businesses? Like a commercial architect? Is that what that means? I gonna rescue Disco Stu from that crazy emergency. All right, here we go. Coming into our final touch and go airport here. Design computer solutions for the government right now. Oh, software engineering. Oh, okay. See, for some, okay, I didn't realize it was that. Here I am thinking it would be buildings. Carry on thinking buildings and y'all are thinking software. Oh, well, I was close. Did Boost basically ruin the things you designed? All right, once again, this will just be a touch and go and then we'll head on to our final destination. So still got a lot of people flying along. Thank you for that. Oh no, we got an argument between the software engineers and the no, I said that backwards. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, they kind of cut the island right in half with this airport. That's pretty cool. All right, don't get in the water. Don't get in the water. Don't get in the water. Pull up, pull up, pull up. There we go. Ah. All right, here we go. All right, we touched and now we're going. Negative 213. That's about the best I've done so far today, I think. Moet and DCM on the ground. There we go. Muet's in the air now. Yeah, you can land. Can you land on the sidewalk? I actually landed on a taxiway a while back. Oh, you had to turn off live weather to find it? All right, so the next airport is gonna be right on the tip of this island. It'll be RPVG. RPVG. All right, we'll head south now to RPVG. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. Hopefully my plane will be okay without me for just a few minutes as I climb. Do I need to climb? You know what? I don't need to climb. I can actually stay slightly over the water and we'll be just fine. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll only be gone like a minute or two, so hopefully my plane will behave and as it dives. See what it's gonna do. I'm gonna let it level out a minute. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay, I'll be right back.
First of all,
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop?
How goofy goober!
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of coming back to a submarine simulator, but I did good. Did good. And once again, if the weather keeps on like it is in the sim, I may roll back the clouds a little bit. But with them being just kind of sporadic like this, I'm perfectly cool with. Oh wow, it heard me talking. Hey, thank you, Flight Sim. See, they do listen to us. They do listen to us. It's supposed to snow on Wednesday here. Well, what? Is it really? Oh, cool. Wife just come home from work. You're going to let the autopilot do its job? No problem at all, Jojo. Yeah, go see the wife for a few minutes. I'm going to fly to the right of this cloud here. Dock Beach, every now and then, well, actually besides COVID, for the 2 years prior to COVID, I made a trip to, Marriage Matters. You know what? I think I've heard of that before, Doc. I think I've heard of that. I make a trip to Texas once a year to a teachers conference in Frisco. So I'm not sure where you are in that part of the United States, Dock Beach, but if it ends up being, do you really, Wiz? You did too? Oh, cool. So if it ends up being that the conference again ends up in Frisco again, then I may have to get in touch with you and we can meet up maybe. But I haven't heard anything about what they're doing this year. It's typically in July. But I really enjoyed it. Been there 2 times. I brought my drone both times and got some really cool shots of Frisco and the area around. Yeah, the airport. Yeah, airport's pretty crazy. Since y'all are making you do an ultralight world tour, you decided to start in Antarctica. So you got like a Speedo or something that you can wear? Like, I mean, no, what are they called? Like the bicyclists wear the full, like the Speedo pants. A mankini. The mental picture. Oh, actually, if y'all know Okando's a fellow flight sim streamer who lives only about an hour from me. So Okando lives an hour from me. Iceman 333, some of y'all know Iceman. He only lives, latex mankini. Iceman only lives about 3 hours from me. Dave Rendon lives, well, further away, but Dave has talked about flying up because Dave's the pilot once he gets better. So we're talking about doing kind of a a meetup of sorts for people, kind of in our region. So that would be pretty cool. Be a 30-minute flight from that airport to yours. Oh, cool. So Dock Beach, you may have been in here when I was talking about it before, but there's I think it's like the Mary Margaret Hunt Bridge or something like that. I had to call and get ATC permission to fly that bridge because I was in the DFW airspace. And that was pretty cool because an air traffic controller actually called me and I got to talk to him, and he actually gave me permission for a year, which it's expired now, but I had permission for a year to fly that area. Oh, you live in the Class B too? Oh, wow. Which that airspace is a huge airspace. It's one of the most complicated airspaces in the country, with DFW and then Dallas Love and all the other airports interspersed. So if you're just jumping in, or if you've been here a while and you're wondering, hey, can I fly along with Scruffy? Yes, you can. Hey, Classy, I will show you in just a minute. The closest airport is showing here in the upper right hand corner. Feel free to just jump on in and fly along with us. I have a slogan here: no rules, just flight. So no rules as far as what airplane you fly or how you fly. So fly what you want to fly and fly how you want to fly. It doesn't matter to me. I just enjoy people flying along. So socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my blue sushi socks. Sushi on the right, Oreos for dessert on the left. My gray socks with Oreos on the left, sushi on the right. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that command. Or thank you for asking. When you were a student, it made you a better pilot? Oh, I bet it did. I bet it did. Yeah, I bet it did make you a better pilot, having to learn all that airspace and everything. And so for me, it's the closest bigger airport is GSP, GSP, and they're a class C. It's not even a B. Oh, thank you, Classy. Yeah, I know, it's weird. You would think that everyone would have the same live weather because that's what it's supposed to be, is live weather. But it's truly interesting how different people have different things. Configuring the ultralight. Yes, append heavy to call sign LOL. Whoa. So you caught up. Yes, you did. Dang. I've got to say, I'm impressed, Tyson. I am impressed with that. You overheated your engine this time. I'm gonna have to turn the failures off. Oh no. Yeah, I've never turned failures on. Yes, Dot Beach, I did. I saw it either on Twitter or someone's Discord. One of the two. Yeah, Tyson, that's pretty impressive. I mean, catching up, of course. I knew you'd catch up, but flying along, getting that slow, that's pretty impressive. All right, we're about 25 miles away from the final airport. So tomorrow morning we'll do this again tomorrow morning. Not the same flight plan though, a different flight plan, same area. We'll continue in the Philippines tomorrow. The flight plan is already loaded in my Discord, so you can upload it to your flight sim. It's also in Microsoft Flight Sim events calendar. The actual Sky Vector flight plan is there that you can look at as well. You want the Milvis SR-71 and A2A Comanche to come out. There's so many cool things. And really, before I fly a lot of the jets, I need to get a stick, because Doc, you did a fantastic job. I talked about it during my last stream. You did a fantastic job the other day flying the helicopters with your yoke. I'm not even gonna try it. Well, I've tried it one time and it was a disaster. So until I get a HOTAS, I'm not gonna bother trying to fly on stream a jet or a helicopter. But once I get one, I definitely want to do, you know, some helicopter flights. I think that would be fun. Disco, what? Disco Stu. Dude, thank you for the gift sub to Tyson. Tyson, enjoy your gift sub, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it, Disco Stu. Thank you for that gift sub. Yeah, Dot Beach, one day I will. You're right, one day I will realize it, but for now, it seems super realistic to me. Oh, Disco Stu, thank you for the 200 biddies as well. I appreciate that. Sesko, what's going on, Sesko? In the house. How are you doing, Sesko? Nice to see you. Yeah, that's very kind of you, Disco Stu, to give Tyson a gift sub. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna fly into runway, what was it, 25 probably? Let's see what runway this is. Oh, never mind, I forgot. It is runway 25, but the opposite runway. We're gonna fly into runway 07. Runway 07 once we get here. I made a noob mistake. You're doing awful. What's wrong, Sesko? Are you sick? You got flight sim problems? What's going on? Talk to us about it. Sorry, I'm kind of flying all over the place. Looking at the map, looking at chat, and my plane just doing what it wants to do. Waking up early ain't your thing. Didn't eat anything, then you had to swim for an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, wow. So do you swim for exercise, Cesco? I eat for exercise, you know, picking up my fork. I do forklifts. Forklifts. I do forklifts when I eat. That's my exercise. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, President's Day. Gotcha. Oh, Dock Beach. That would be pretty cool, but before you do it, Dock Beach, check the terms of service because you might get banned. I'm not sure how they do that, you know, how Twitch feels about that. But I would totally watch it. That's something I've never done before. I know people that do it, but I've never reloaded myself. Twitch does not mention guns specifically in the community guidelines, but they do state that they have zero tolerance use of weapons to physically threaten and intimidate killers. Gun use on Twitch is a gray area. When the Twitch is not clarified. Gotcha. So it's kind of one of those, you know, like I was taught when I was like I was taught when I was first learning, when I was first studying for my drone certification. You know, they said right now there's not really a legal precedent for certain things in the drone community. Do you really want to push the envelope and be that person? So it's kind of the same way with that statement with Twitch. Do you want to be the person to set the Twitch precedent or not? Cesco turning the volume down. Hey Gadget, what's going on, Gadget? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm kind of that person too, Doc Beach. I mean, I'm the one that was trained in my job anyways. Now when it comes to flying drones or flying planes, I'm not going to push the envelope because I know that can be big money. But in real life with rules, I'm gonna push the limits. Do you race drones? Nice, Gadget. What do you fly? So that's one thing I have not done because they're so fast. I get dizzy. You flew 3D helicopters. You used to fly the Treks. Oh, cool. I've heard of the Treks. Oh, I just heard my smoke alarms go off and was wondering why they're doing their monthly test. You bought up one of your deployment monies? Cool. All right, coming up on our final airport. It should be over here to the left of us. Yeah, enjoy your socks. I thought it was pretty brilliant of me to come up with the different color socks for different months of subs, so that people have different mismatched socks even in the chat as well. All you want to do today is sim for hours and hours. Oh my gosh, Cesco, I would love to be able to do that. You're absolutely awful when it comes to money. I feel like it's there to spend and enjoy, not to save up. But you get military retirement, so your job money is almost all used for toys. Heck yeah, Doc. Heck yeah. And Granny's still here and listening. Thank you, Granny. I appreciate that. And Doc, I'm the same way. I'm not real good with money. I should do better, and I'm trying to do better, but I'm not a good steward of my money. All right, so flying along with us today, we got Crunch, Cappy Stick right here doing formation fly. Dude, Cappy Stick, I am always super impressed with you. Super impressed with you with how you do formation flying so well, especially with me. Tyson flying along. Mongo's here. Mongo, welcome, Mongo. Disco Stew, Kaiser Kurt, Moet, Jojo, and Dr. Numbskull. Kev, you've been flying along for a while today too. Thank you for that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my altitude down a little bit. All your socks are gray and they're all mismatched. Yeah, even with direct deposit, I still know it's there. Oh, you know what? If I had more time, I would try to land on this island or this island. You think I could do that? I think I could. It would be tough, but I think I could probably manage that. It'd be fun trying anyways, but I don't have time today for it. It'd be fun trying though. All right, about I don't know, less than 5 miles. No, we're about 10 miles out of the airport. Dang, this music is gonna put me to sleep. Nice smooth jazz going on. I need some energetic music when I'm coming up to a runway to land. Yeah, good with his relative. You waste yours doing things you love. You fly almost 20 hours a month. Wow, that's awesome. All your bills are paid and we have enough to go 3 years without work. So why sit on it when there's things to be done? Oh, that's awesome. Good for you, Dot Beach. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I have made some bad life choices, money wise. So it'll be a while before I'm at your point. Yeah, add drums to add to the good music. There you go, Granny.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Thank you, Kev Sim Corner, for that channel points redemption. All right, another coastal airport. This one right on the very tip of the final island for today. I really enjoy these smaller airports. I like the big ones too because you can see the runways a whole lot better, but I'm enjoying these coastal airports. A lot of them are grass or dirt, kind of small.
Nervous?
Yes.
First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
Wiz Nation, thank you for that channel points redemption as well. I appreciate that. So tomorrow morning, while we're wrapping things up here, coming in for a landing at this airport tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Zulu or Greenwich Mean Time. KBHB, thank you for the follow. I have not done a Caribbean flight plan yet, Disco Stew. I have not. KBHB, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. I'm Scruffy Tam, a longtime gamer. Been streaming since September of 2020. Flight simming since September 2021. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have not done a Caribbean flight plan yet, and that is something I had in mind because I love doing these island hops. So this will be my thing for quite some time, is just doing island hops. But no, coming up on spring break in 2 weeks, each day we're going to travel to a different part of the world, and just enjoying sights, kind of things that people have never, you know, like the hidden 7 wonders of the world. Or 5 wonders, I guess, because it's 5 days, but places that people haven't really discovered, or that maybe they have discovered, but not everyone in the world goes there on Flight Sim to check them out. So we're gonna check out some places kind of off the beaten path. So if you have any suggestions of those beautiful places, post them in my Discord under flight suggestions, and I'll take it into consideration. I've already got 1, possibly 2 that we're gonna do for sure, but I need a few more. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Ooh, Mongo, I have not heard of that. Post that in my Discord, please. For sure, thank you. That's what I like, is places that aren't real popular, that people have not heard of and already seen. I love to kind of show the world to people in a way that they've never seen before, and myself as well. These places, I'm in awe. I mean, I never knew the Philippines had so many volcanoes, and it was just as beautiful as it is. So anyways, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Zulu time, we'll continue our Between Two Oceans tour as we travel south in the Philippine Islands. Ah, Sesgo's behind me now, sweet. Jump out and look at Sesgo really quick. Oh yeah, oh sweet, heck yeah. Very nice. I'm getting a dang it, what do you call it? Escort, military escort by 2 old school military planes. Very cool stuff there. Thank you guys. Just looking to see who we can raid. Discord is covering up my list. There we go. Hey, Kevin. Nice, Kevin. Dave Brendan's still here. Dave, thank you for that confident guess there, dude. I appreciate that. Y'all are really confident in my abilities, but I have a feeling I'm going to disappoint you. See, I already missed the airport. There we go. Let me get in my rudder pedals here as I line up properly. Yes, let's go. You're passing the runway lineup. Yeah, I totally missed it. Thank you. I was hold 3-degree pitch over the numbers and slightly pull back power. Thank you. Kev Sim Corner. Now that is accurate. That's an accurate guess there. Oh, Granny with a test question. Give me just a minute, Granny. I'm gonna focus. Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna focus on landing right now. And I know it'll be much different in a real aircraft because you'll get the feedback from the plane. Oh no, yeah, I'm too high. I'm too high. Shoot. That's okay. At least we got plenty of runway. Yeah, too fast and too high. Ah, shoot, I bounced. Welp. Sorry about that, everybody. Get on the brakes. Let's see here. Granny, a convective segment. Is that what that was? Yeah, what information is contained in a convective segment? A is the correct answer there. A is the correct answer. Thank you, Granny, for that test question. They always seem to come Oh, you forgot to put negative on your guess. Yeah. Yes, at least it is a long runway for sure. All right, I'll taxi over here between Moet and between Moet and Kev Sim Corner over here. But I did want to thank everyone for being here and hanging out. It's been a really good stream, a lot of fun. It's always fun flying along, and of course an active chat really helps as well. I love an active chat and I love people flying along, so it's been the perfect stream for me, everybody. So let me see who we're gonna raid. Any suggestions on who to raid? Oh, I've got a good one. Okay, so let me give some thank yous really quick. KBHB, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Disco Stew with 200 biddies. Thank you for that, Disco Stew, and for the gift sub to Tyson as well. I truly appreciate that. Pegu Bro, thank you for the follow. JS Walton, thank you for the follow. Disco Stew with another 100 biddies. Thank you for that. Tyson, thank you for the follow as well. Wiz Nation, thank you for the follow. And Wiz, let me know in Discord how your Stream Deck setup goes. If you still have issues after Flight Sim gets loaded and you restart your PC. PC Viper, thank you for the 200 biddies to start stream today. And Vibrant Vibes by Sam followed me off stream a couple days ago over the weekend, so thank you for that. You'll come in for your traditional 747 landing. Yes. All right, let me get a raid started really quick. And today, we'll raid King Cobra 74, a member of the community here. Flies along with us a lot, also a streamer, but that's who we'll raid today. So let's show some love to King Cobra once we get over there. If you're a sub, oh yeah, watch this butter. Hang on, let me jump out. Let me go to the external view. There we go. All right, here comes Cesco. So if you're a sub, that's your message. If you're not a sub, there's your message. Go ahead and copy and paste it over there. The raid's gonna be starting soon, Cesco. Oh, Mue, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and get over there on King Cobra stream so that I'll be ready once we're ready. All right, I wish everybody smooth flight, no turbulence. Happy flying, smooth landings. We got 7 seconds, 6, 5. Says go. I'll stay on and watch it, but the raid is automatically starting right now. Take care.